performing with Lady Gaga on her jazz and piano show at the park, MGM. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able, remove your hats, and join us here at Mecum Auctions in the singing of our national anthem. And we're ready to go. Come grab a seat. Make sure to register the bid. We're ready to roll. Get the party started. Crank it up, Johnny. Let's go. Hello, Las Vegas. Come in, grab a seat. It's auction time. Make sure that you go to register to bid. You'll need a visible bidder's number to bid on a purchase any item in the auction. So make sure that you are registered to bid. And we're going to get started. Hello, Las Vegas. Come grab a seat. We're ready to go. And Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Vegas, we had some fun. We met the girls.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
I got an
Tomorrow.
idea.
Yeah, I got an idea too.
Yeah, let's do it again.
We'll do it again tomorrow morning. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming out today. We're going to get started on our bikes. First of all, you do need to be registered as a bidder. So you'll need a visible bidder's number. You'll need to have it out so our bidder's assistants can acknowledge that you are registered, and they will call your bid in to the auctioneer. All the bikes are sold on an as-is basis. So we ask the owners, when your motorcycle's on the block or on deck, to be up here to answer any questions that the bidders may have. Bidders, we ask you to ask any questions that you do have before you bid. Look the motorcycles over carefully before you bid and know what you're bidding on. The buyer's premium on site is 10%. Internet bidders, I want to welcome you to the auction as well, internet bidders. We want to remind you to get your bids in early. Kelsey's just anxious to take your bids. So make sure to get your bids in early. So get your bids in early. And don't wait till the last second to bid. We do not want to miss your bids. They do have transportation available for the motorcycles. Whole Bikes is here, so if you need a quote on that, you can see them. And we are ready to go. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Matt Morvick.
Okay, lot G6 is a KTM rolling chassis. It's sold on a bill of sales at no reserve.
Sales at no reserve now. I'd get a bit of a KTM time. I'd get a 2,000. 1,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a I'd get a move on here. 500 a bid. Let's go. 500 a bid. $500 on it. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. I'd get a bit of a 100 a bill. 200. It won 2. 200 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 200 down. I'd get a bit of a 200. $200 is on. I'd get a bit of a 2. 200 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2. I'd get a bit of 100 yet. I'd get a bit of a 1. It 1 bid. Somebody give $100 on it. 1 bid. It 1. I'd get a yes, I believe so. I'd get a $100 1. I'd get a bit of a 1. 100. It 1 bid. I'd get a bit of a 1. 1 bid. $100 on it. Hit a bit of 1. It 1. I'd get a bit of a 1. I'd get a bit of a 1. I'd get a bit of a 1. I'd have $100. I'd a bit of a 1 down 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. It 1 bid. I'd get a bit of a miles well. Get a bit of a 2 tier. I'd have it 200 a bid. $100 Jesse. Sold $100 Jesse.
G7 to 1968 CZ high pipe single sold on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Sold on a bill of sale now. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a down here. $500 on it. 500. $500 down. I'd get a bit of a 5. 700 a bid. 5 7. It's 7. I'd get a $1,000. It 1. I'd get a down here. 12 bid. I'd get a $1,200 bid. It down 12. 15 a bid. 15. I'd get a bit of a 15. 17. I'd get a bit of a 1,700. 2,000. Hit a 2. I'd get a 25. Hit 5. Get a bit of a 3,000 a bid. I'd get a 3,000. Hit 3. Get a bit of a yacht sir. 3,000 a bid. I'd get a 25. 3. 5. Get a 35. Now 5. Get a 3,005. And down 5. I'd get a bit of a 3 to bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. 3,005. And down 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. 3,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. Last call. 3,005. 4,000 a bid. Now 4. I'd get a bit of 4,000. Hit a 4 down. I'd get a bit of a 4. Down 4. Down 45. 45 in a bid. Hit 4. I'd get a bit of a 45 break. Get a bit of a 45 bid. Hit 4. I'd get a bit of a 45. I'd get a bit of a 4,000. 4,500. Sold $4,000 Alex. Sold $4,000 Alex.
G8 is a 1991 Yamaha TW200. It's no reserve.
That's the one. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. 1,000. 1,000 under down. I'd get a bit of a pound here. 5. $500 on it. 5. Hit 500 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. I'd get a 7. 50,000 a bid. 1,000 under down. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. 1,000. 12. 50 here. 12. 50. 15. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. I'd get a 2,000. Hit 2,000 a bid. I'd get a 2,000. Sir, do you want to get 2? Hit 2,025. Hit a 5. I'd get a bit of a 25. 5. I'd get a 25 bid. I'd get a 25 now. Hit 5. I'd get a 2,005 in a bid. Hit 5. Hit a bit of a 5. 5. I'd get a 25 bid. 25. Hit down 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. Gotta go 2,000 bid. 25 in a bid. Hit 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 25 up here. I'd have sold 2,000 Rick. Sold $2,000 Rick's way. Ricky.
G9 to 1972 Rickman 250 Zundap. It's at no reserve.
That's what I thought. I'd get a bit of a 1,000. I'd get a bit of a 10,000 a bid. 10. 10. I'd get 5. 5. I'd get 5. You get 5. 5. I'd get $1,000. Let's go. 1,000 a bid. 1,000. 1,000 a bid. I'd get a 1,000 under 1. Hit 1. I'd get a bit of 1,000 a bid. I'd get a 1,000 1. Hit 1. I'd get $1,000 on it. I'd get a bit of a pound here. 5 in a bid. 5. $500 on it. 5 in a bid. Hit 5. Hit down 5 at a Rickman. 5 in a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 bid. Hit down 5 here. I'd get a bit of a 5. 5. I'd get a bit of a 500 on it. Wow, 500 man. Hit it, get 5 here. $500. You got $500, man. What? 5, 7, 5, 7, 15, 5, 7 half, hit 5 here, 750, hit down 5 here, down 750, band, out of it, 5 band, going to get 7 half, hit 5 here, out of it, any bit of a cut of a 750 band here, 5 down, 7 band, hit down 5 here, out of it, any bit of a cut of a 7 bit, 5 here, 750, last call, hit if it gets 750, sold it, $500, sold, $500, Ricky.
G10's a 1987 Suzuki RM80. It is sold on a bill. It's at no reserve.
Sold on a bill, sold no reserve here, 1,000 a bid, $1,000, 1,000 down, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, about 5, $500 bid, 5, out of it, about 500, 500 bid, hit down 5, 5, out of it, cut of it, about 5. Folks, if you want it, hands in the air, $500, all, let's go. Hit 5 a bid, hit 5, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, 200 a bid, 200, hit 2 here, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, 200 down, out of it, 100 bucks, let's go. 1, hit 1 bid, out of it, about 1, hit 1 here, down, any bit of 1, 100 a bid, 1, out of it, about 1, out of it, 100, 2, to 2, hit 1, out of it, 2 bid, hit 1 bid, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, 2 bid, out of it, you might as well go there, Rick. Cut of it, 2 down, 1, 2, hit 2 there, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, 2 bid, 1, cut of it, 2, hit 2 to bid, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, 200 around 3, 3, cut of it, 3 bid, hit 3, out of it, 300, 200 at a bid, 300, hit 2 to bid, out of it, 3, out of it, any bit of a cut of it, 203, out of it, 300 at a bid. 4, down 4, down 4, how to cut of any bit of a cut of it about 4, 4, 5, to cut of any bit of a cut of it 400, hit 4 to bid, how to cut of any bit of a cut of it 4 bid, how to cut of it get 3 bid, cut of it some 4, hit 4 to bid, you want to get 4, how to cut of it about 4, 5, cut of it about 5, hit a 5 bid, how to cut of any bit of a cut of it about 5, 4, down 5, hit 500 a bid, how to cut of any bit of a cut of it about 5, how to cut of it 400, how to cut of it about 5, by half, sold it $400 next, sold $400 next way.
G11's a 1972 Penton Sachs 125. This one's on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
It is. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of it about 5,000 a bid. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of it about 5, 2,000. 2,000 a bid. 2,000 here. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of $1,000 down. 1,000 a bid. $1,000. And if it get 1, 1,000 bid. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of it about 1. I'd cut of it about 500. Let's go. Hit 500 a bid. 500. 5. I'd cut of a 750,000 a bid. 1,000. 1,000 down. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of 1,000 a bid. 1,000 a bid. Hit 1,000 here. 12, 15. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of 15. 1,500 now. Hit 15, 15, 15. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of 1,500 a bid. 1,500. Any bit of 1,500 under 1750 bid. And I'd cut of it of a 17 half. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a 1750. Hit 15. Cut of any bit of a cut of a 17 half bid. I'd cut of it no. I'd cut of a 1750. And 17 half bid. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of 15. 17 and a half. Sold 1,500 Mitch. Sold $1,500 Mitch's way.
G12 is a 1969 Honda CT90. It is an incomplete part bikes. It's sold on a bill of sale. It is at no reserve.
Sells at no reserve. $500 on it. 5 in a bid. 5. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of it. 100 on a bill. Let's go. 1. I'd cut of it a 1 now. In 1 bid. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of it. 1. 1. I'd cut of it 100 on a bill. Head of it 1. I'd cut of it a 1 bid. $100 on it. 100 on this Honda. 100 on a bid. 1. I'd cut of it a 1. Hit 1. Cut of it any bit of a cut of it. 1. 100 on a bill. I'd cut of it a 1 down. 1 2. I'd cut of it 200 on a down. 100. Hit it 2. 2 bid. I'd cut of it 2 bid. 1 here. I'd cut of it a 2. Hit 2 bid. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of a 2 bid. Down 1 down 2. I'd cut of it 200 on a bid. Hit it get 2. I'd cut of it no. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of a 200 on a bid. I'd cut of it 100 down 2. Here I'd have. Sold it $100 band. Sold it $100 band's way.
G13's a 1975 Husqvarna 400R. This one's sold on a bill of sale. It is at no reserve.
There it is. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of a 3,000 a bid. 3. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of a 2 bid. I'd cut of it of a 2. I'd cut $1,000 down. Somebody give 1,000. 1,000 a bid. $1,000. Hit 1. I'd cut of 1,000 a bid. $1,000 down. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of it about 5 bid. 5. And down 5 here. I'd cut of it any bit of a cut of it about 500 a bid. 5, 750. Down 1,000 a bid. Down 1,000. 1,000. 12, 50. 12, 50. 15, 15. I'd cut of it at 1,500 a bid. Hit 15. Cut of it any bit of a cut of it at 1,500 a bid. 1,750. Ricky. 1,750. 15 up here. 1,750. 2,000 a bid. Hit 2. I'd cut of a 25. Hit down 5 here. 25. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a 2,500 at a bid. 2,500. Hit it get 25. Hit a bit of 3,000 a bid down. Hit 3. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a 3,000. Hit 3 bid. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a 3. I'd cut of a 3,000 a bid. 3,000 at a bid. I'd cut of any want to get 3 bid. He want to get 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a 3 bid. I'd cut of a 3. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a ask him. Cut of a 3,000. Hit it get 3. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a I'd cut 25 already. That's why I'm asking 3 bid. Hit 3. I'd cut of a 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd cut of any bit of a cut of a last call. $3,000 here died half. Sold her 2,500. Sold $2,500. Laura Landis.
G14's a 1978 Honda CT90. This is an incomplete parts bike. Sold on a bill of sale. It is at no reserve.
A little trail bike here. Had to cut of it of a 200. 2. Had to cut of it $100 on it. Hit 1. Hit 1 bid. Hit 1 here. 1. Had to cut of it any bit of a cut of it $100 bill. Hit 1. Had to cut of it of a 2. Here 1 2. Hit 1 with band. 200 a bid. Hit 1. Had to cut of it any bit of a cut of a 2 bid. Hit 2. Had to cut of it. Got a back. Cut a back. Cut on. Had to cut of it 200 a bid. 1 here and 2. Hit 200 a bid. Had to cut of it any bit of a cut of a 2 down. Had to cut of it $100 a bill. Hit of it get 2. $200 on it. Hit of it get 2 bid. Had to cut of it any bit of a cut of a 2 down. 1. Had to cut of it any bit of a cut of a 200 a bid. Here not half. Sold at $100 band. Sold $100 band's way.
G15's a 1982 Suzuki DR500. This is sold on the bill of sale. It is also at no reserve.
Suzuki, not going to be any bit of a cut of a 2,000. 72 here, right here, not going to be any bit of a cut of $1,000 a bit, $1,000, $1,000 down, not going to be any bit of a cut of $1,000 a bit, not going to be $500 on the bike. Somebody get 5 bid, $500 now, hit 5, not going to be any bit of a cut of about 500, hit 5 a bit, not going to be any bit of a cut of it, really, going to be any bit of a cut of it, not going to be $100 a bit. Let's go 1, hit 1 bid, not going to be $100 a bit, 2, 2, 10 if you could have it 3, hit 3, not going to be about 4, 4, 5 if you could have it any bit of a cut of it 300, $400 a bit, hit if you get 5, not going to be about $500, 750, not going to be about 5, 7 half, hit 5, not going to be 750, could have been any bit of a cut of it about here 7 a bit, hit 5, not going to be any bit of a cut of it 7 a bit, not going to be 5 a bit, 7 half, not going to be about cut of a 750, hit it up there, not going to be a 7 a bit, hit down 5 here 7 half bit, not going to be any bit of a cut of it 750 bit, last call, hit 5 out, over to get that, you want to get 600 sir, hit down cut of a 6 here, yes no, 600 a bit, 600, not going to be any bit of a cut of a sold, $500 band sold, $500 band's way.
G16's a 1994 Suzuki DR350 SE. It's electric start. It's at no reserve.
There you go, Mitch. I'd get it any bit 2,000. 2. I'd get it Carl's all. I'd get it any bit 1,000 a bit. $1,000. $1,000 down. I'd get it any bit of a cut of 1,000 here. I'd get it 1,000 here. I'd get it $500 on it. This is one another one. $500 a bit. 5, 700. Hit 5 here, 7 a bit. Hit 5 here. I'd get it 7 a bit. I'd get it about 5, 7 a bit. I'd get it about $750. $1,000 down. $1,000. $1,000 a bit. I'd get it 1250. 1250. 1250 bit. Hit down here. 12 and a half. I'd get it any bit of a cut of 1,000 bit. 1250. Hit 12, 15. $15 down. I'd get it any bit of a 15 bit. 1750. Bid at 1750 at 17 half bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 15 1752 2000 a bid. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 2000 at 2 brand bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 2 here 17 up 2 bid at 2 down 22 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 2250 sir 2250 hit 2 down half. I'd get a bit of a cut of it up 5 25 hit 5 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it up 5 bid 25 down hit a 5 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it up 5. I'd get a 25 bid. Last call 25 bid and down 5 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it up 5 25. I'd get a bit of a 5 I'd have sold at 2250 sold 2250 Mitch's way.
G17's a 1972 Hodaka 125 Wombat. This one sold on a bill of sale. It is at no reserve.
I'd get a bit of a cut of it. Hodaka. I'd get a bit of $1,000 a bit. $1,000. $1,000 bid. I'd get a bit kind of like a roll. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about $500 on it. 75 bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit about 500. 500 bid. Hit down 5 here. 5. I'd get a bit of 100. I'd get a bit about 5. I'd get a bit of 5 in a box. $100 a bit. 1 here. 1 down. 1 2. 1 2. I'd get a bit of 1 yet bid. I'd get a bit of 100 yet. Hit 1. I'd get a bit 100 a bill. I'd get a bit of 1. Hit 1. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 1. I'd get a bit of $100 on the bike. 100. Thank you. 2. 2. Now 3. Brahman 3. I'd get a 300 a bid. Hit 3. I'd get a 300. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 4. 4. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 400 a bid. 3. 4. Hit 4. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 3 bid. Cut of it 4. I'd get a bit of 400 a bid. Hit a bit of 4. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 3. I'd get a bit of 4 down 300. Get a bit of 4. Hit 4 to bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 400. Sold it $300 Robin. Sold $300 Robin.
18's a 1967 Hodaka Ace 90s is sold on a bill of sale, and it's at no reserve.
Here's another one for you. I'd get a $1,000. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5. 5 in a bid. 5 bid. I'd get another one here, man. I'd get a bit of a cut of a ring a bell. I'd get a 100 on a bill. 1. Hit down 1 bid. I'd get another one here. I'd get a 100 on a bill. 1. I'd get a 1 down 1. Hit 1. I'd get a $100 on it. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 1 down 1. Here's another one. 100 on a bill. 1. 1. Give 100 for it. $100. 100 on a bill. 1. I'd get a bit about 1. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 1. Hit 1. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 1 another one. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 100 about 1. I'd get a bit of 100 yet. $100 on it. 100. Hit it again. 1. I'd get a bit of a cut of it down 1. I'd get a bit of 1 bid down 1. Hit 1 bid. I'd get a bit of $100. Hit a bit of 1 2 2 10 of it down there yard. I'd get a bit of 100 2. 100. Hit it again 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2 down 1 down 2. Sold it $100 band. Sold $100 band's way.
19's a 1970 Bultaco 250 Sherpa. This one sold on a bill of sale, and it is also at no reserve.
Sells at no reserve. I'd get a bit of a cut of it over 5,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it over 2,000. And if you get 2 here, I'd get a bit of a cut of $1,000 on it. 1,000 a bid. 1,000 a bid. $1,000 down. I'd get a bit of a cut of $1 here. 5 in a bid. And down 5 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5 here. $500 on it. Hit it again 5. And a $500 bid. I'd get a bit of $500 bid. I'd get a bit of 5. $500 down. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5 bid. I'd get a bit $100 bid. 1. I'd get a bit $100 out. 1 2. Hit 1. I'd get a bit 2 3. $300 4. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about $400 down. I'd get a bit of pay attention to them. I'd get a 3 4 bid at 300 400 at 3 to bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it at $400 bid. Hit us at 400. 3's a bid. Hit us at 4. 5 down 5. Get a bit of $500 down. I'd get a bit of 5. Hit 4. Get a bit of a cut of it about 5 5. I'd get a bit of 5 bid. $400 cut of it about 5. Hit down 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5 5. I'd get a bit of 5 a pair. I'd have sold it $400 Rick. Sold $400 Ricky.
20s, a 1974 Hodaka Dirt Squirt. This one sold on a bill of sale, and it's at no reserve.
Oh, another Hodaka here, band. I'd cut of it, a bit of a town here. I'd cut of it, 100 bill, 100 bucks on it. I'd cut of it, a bond here, 100 on a bit, 1. I'd cut of it, a bit of a get a kit for 100 on a bit, 1. 100 bucks on it, 100. I'd cut of it, a bit of a damn bond. I'd cut of it, a band, and a 1 here. I'd cut of it, a bit of a 100 on a bill. I'd cut of it, a bond down 1. And 1 band, I'd cut of it, a bond here. I'd cut of it, a bit of a 100 bucks, and a bit of 100 on it. Now 2. Thank you. 1's a bid, 200 on it down, 1 bid, 2. Roll the gate. Hit 1 here, 200 on a bid. Hit 1. I'd cut of it, a bit of a go ahead, sir. I'd cut of it, 200 on a bid. I'd cut of it, a bid. Cut of it, a 2. 200 on a bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, 200 on a bid. I'd have. Sold at $100, Robin. Sold at $100. Thank you, Robin.
21's, a 1965 Bultaco Matador 200 sold on a bill of sale, no reserve.
Sells at no reserve. I'd cut of 1,000 a bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, about 5 at a bid. 500. 5 at a bid. 5. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, about 5 here. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, $100. Here we go. Yeah, $100 bid. 1. Hit 1 here, down 1. Hit 1 bid. I'd cut of it, about 1 down 1. I'd cut of it, about down 1. $100 on it. Hit 2. 3. Cut of it, about 3. Hit 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, 200. Cut of it, get 300 at a bid. Hit 300 at a down. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, 2 here. I'd cut of it, about 3 down 2 down 3. Hit 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, about 3 down 2. I'd cut of it, about 3 down 2 down 3. Hit 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, about 3 down 3. I'd cut of it, Robbins. You want it? 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, 300. Sold it, $200. Sold $200. Nick Sprackland.
Number 22 is a 1973 Hodaka 125 Wombat. No reserve.
On the Wombat. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, 1,000 a bid, 500. $500 on it, 5. I'd cut of it, $100 bill, down bond here, down bond 100. And a $100 bill, down bond here, down bond, I'd cut of it, down bond. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, $100. Either one of them is going to be one of them. $100 bill, down 1. And 1 bid, I'd cut of it, 1. And 1 bid, I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, I'd cut of it, Robbins. Would he like another one? $100, 2, $100, 3, $100 down. I'd get 2 with Alex, 300 at a bid, 2, 3, 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, 200 and 3. Hit 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, 3 down 2 down 3. Hit 300 at a bid. I'd cut of it, 300 up 4. I'd cut of it, 3 here 2 down 3. Hit 3 to bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, 3 bid. 200. I'd cut of it, 3. I'd cut of it, 200 down 3 here. I'd have. Sold it, $200. Sold $200. Alexander.
23 is a 1969 Honda CT90. It's at no reserve.
Sells at no reserve, $1,000 on it. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it. I'd cut of it, fill the yellow bike here. I'd cut of it, about 5. 500 a bid. 5 here. I'd cut of it, $100. Sell 1. Have 1 here, down 100 a bid. 1. 1 here, down 1. 2. 200 a bid. I'd cut of it, 2. 3. 300 a bid. I'd cut of it, 3. I'd cut of it, 2 bid. I'd cut of it, 3. 2, 3. 4. Now 4. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, 4. 4. I'd cut of it, 300. I'd cut of it, 5. Hit 5. A bit of a cut of it, 5. I got your back. Cut of it, 5. Down 4. 5. Hit 5. A bit of a cut of it, 5. 400 a bid. I'd cut of it, 5 down 405 and down 5 bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, 5. Anything else? I'd cut of it, 500 a bid. 400 down 5 here. I'd have. Sold it, $400 band. Sold it, $400 band's weight.
23.1's a 1974 Hodaka Dirt Squirt. This one's sold on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Sold on a bill sale here. I'd cut of it about 15. I'd cut of it 1,000 a bid. 1,000. I'd cut of it Dirt Squirt. I'd cut of it about 500 a bid. 5. $500 on it. Down 5. And down 5 bid. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it about 5 here. I'd cut of it about 6. I'd cut of it 700 a bid. 500. 700. And 5 here. 600 a bid. 5, 6, 7. Down 7 a bid. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it about 700. 8 down. 8 down. 9. Cut of it a bit of a cut of it 900 down. And 9. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it 900 a bid. I'd cut of it a 9. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it 900 on it. At 9, I'd cut of it at 9,000 a bid, $1,000 down. I'd cut of it at 1,000. I'd cut of it at Wyatt there, 1,000 a bid, 1,000 down. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of 1,000. 1,000 bid. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of get 9 way in the back. I'd cut of it at 1,000 a bid, 1,000 down. I'd cut of it at 1,200 a bid, 1,000, 1,200, 1,000, 12 brick, hit 1,200 a bid. I'd cut of it down 12. I'd cut of it $1,200, 1,500, 15. I'd cut of it at 15 bid, 15, 15. I'd cut of it at 1,500 a bid, at 15, 15. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of last call. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of 15 wanted, 1,500 a bid. You want to get 1,500? I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it 15, 15. I'd 17, 50, 15 a bid, 17, 50 bid. If you want it, I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it 17 and a half, 15 bid, 17, 50, 17, 50. What? Oh, give 17.50, sir. They ain't going to put them away. I'd cut of a 16, 1,800, 1,800. 1,800 at a bid. Now 18, 16, 18 a bid. 1,800 at a bid. I'd cut of it a bit of a cut of it 1,800 bid. Sold 16 Rick. Sold $1,600 Rick's way.
G24 is a 1985 Ducati 900 SS track bike. Now this is at no reserve.
Sells to no reserve. I'd cut of it in about 5,000 a bid. 5. I'd cut of it in a bit of a cut of a bubble top. Cut of it in a bit of a cut of a 3,000 a bid. I'd cut of it in a bit of a cut of a 3, 2. 10 of a cut of a 2. 1,000 a bid. $1,000. 1,000 a bid. I'd cut of it of $1,000 one. 1,000 here. 1,200. I'd cut of it at 15. 15 down 2,000. At 2 here. 25. And at 25 here. I'd cut of it in a bit of a cut of a 3. 3. Cut of it of a 5. 35 here. 3 bid. 5. Hit 3. I'd cut of it of a 35 here. I'd cut of it 3,500 a bid. I'd cut of it 3,500. And if it get 35 bid, I'd cut of it of a 4,000 a bid. I'd cut of it of a 4. Give me 4. Kirk down 5. Hit 40. 45 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5,000 a bid. I'd get a new bidders and 5,000. Hit 5 in a bit of a cut of it about 5,000 under down. I'd get a bit about 45 5. Hit 5,000 a bid. I'd get a bit about 545 bid. 5,000 under. Hit 45 bid. I'd get a bit about 5 here. I'd get a Kirk. You want to get 47.50. Hit 45 in the back. 47 a bid. I'd get a bit about 47 a bid. 45 7.5. Hit 5 here. Down 7 a bid. I'd get a bit about 5,000 under now. And down 5,000 a bid. I'd get a bit about 5 down 7 a bid. 5. Hit 5 down 2. I'd get a bit of 50. 5 in a bid. I'd get a bit about 5 down 55. Hit 5 here. Down 55. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5 bid. I'd get a bit of 55 under bid. Hit a bit of 55 down 6,000 under bid. Now 6,000 under down band. Get a bit of 6,000 bid. Hit 6 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it band. Get an idea. Give 57 half. 57 a bid. I'd get a bit 2 down 7 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 57 half. 57 50. And I'd get a bit 2 down. I'd get a bit of a 7 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. I'd get a I know that. I'd get a bit of a 7 a bid. I'd have. I'd get a bit 2 down 7 50. Sold 52.50. Sold to the phone. Clintsway 52.50 to the phone.
G25 is a 1988 Honda CBR 1000 FJ. It's in running order. Recently run. It's at no reserve.
Sells at no reserve. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 4,000. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 7 to get 2. At 2,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,000 under now. 1,000 a bid. $1,000. 1,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,000 under down. I'd get $1,000 on it. Somebody get 1,000. 1,000 bid. $500 on it. 500 under bid. 500. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a 5 down 5 here. 1,000 under bid. 1,000. 7. 1,000. Now 1,000 under bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,000 a bid. 1,000 under down. 1,000 under bid. 1,000 bid. I'd get a 1,250 here. Down 1,250. Hit 10. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 12 bid. I'd get a bit of 1,000 bid. 1,250 bid. 1,000. Somebody get 1,250. 1,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 12 bid. I'd get a bit of 1,000 bid. 1,250. Anybody else? $1,000. 1,250 bid. 1,000 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of 15. 15 down 1,500 a bid. 1,500. 15 a bid. 12 and a half. Get a bit of a cut of 15. 12 and a half. Hit a bit of 15 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,500 bid. Sold at 1,250. Sold 1,250 Ricky's way.
26, 1972 Bultaco Alpina 350 is a first-year model. It's at no reserve. It's sold on a bill of sale.
I'd get a bit of a cut of it about taco. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5,000 a bid. 5. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 2,000 on a bid. I'd get a 7 to get 2. Hit 2,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 2 here. $1,000 on it. 1,000. 1,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it 1,000 on a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 500. Here we go again. And down 500 on a bid. And down 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a 7 here. I'd get a 1,000 on down. I'd get a bit of 1,000 bid. 1,000 on it. 1,000 on down. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 1,000 here. 1,250 bid. 1,000 on 1,250. Hit 1,000 on a bid. I'd get a bit of a 12 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,250. And Ben, how you doing over there? 12 and a half bid. 1,000's over here. 1,250. 1,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 1,500 on down. And down 15. 15. 15. I'd get a bit of 1,500 on a bid. Hit 15. Get a bit of there. 17.50 here. I'd get a bit of a 15 a bid. 17.50. Hit 15. Get a bit of a 17 half bid. I'd get a bit of 15 a bid. 17.50. And 17.50. Yes, no. I'd get a bit of a 17 half bid. I'd get a bit of if you want it. You want to get 17.50. And 17 half bid. I'd get a bit of half. Sold 1,500. Sold $1,500 Mitch's way.
G27's a 1978 Honda Z50J Gorilla. This is at no reserve. It's sold on a bill of sale.
I'd get a bit of a cut of it. That's it. I'd get a bit of a 3 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. A 3 here. $3,000. 2,000 a bid. 2. $1,000. 1,000 a bid. 1,000 on down. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,000 on a bid. I'd get a bit of a pound here. $500 on. Let's go. Hit 5 and a bid. 5 down 7. 15. I'd get a bit of now $1,000. 1,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of 1,000 on down. I'd get a 1,000 on a bid. Hit 1,000 on down. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,000. If you just said $1,000 on it. 1,000 bid. Hit 7 bid. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. 1,000 on down. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,000 on a bid. I'd get a 1,000. I'd get a bit of come 1,000. 12.50. Don't you? I'd get a bit down 1,500 on a bid. Now 15. 15. I'd get a bit of a cut of 12 and a half. 1,500 on a bid. 1,500. I'd get a bit of a cut of 1,500 on a bid. I'd get a 12 and a half. 15 a bid. I got 12.50 next way. 1,500 on a bid. At 15. I'd get a bit of a cut of 15. 15. I'd get a bit of 1,500 on a bid. At 1,500. I'd get a bit of a cut of 12 and a half. A bit of a cut of 1,500 on a bid. I'd have sold at 12.50. Sold 12.50. Nick Sprackland.
G28's 1989 Honda XL 600 V Trans Alp. A rare model in the U.S. Only sold 2 years. It was running condition prior to shipping. It's at no reserve.
Sells at no reserve. I'd get a bit of a 4,000. 4, 3. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. 2 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. I'd get a bit of a $500 started. 500 a bid. 500. Hit 500 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5 here. $500. 750. Now 1,000 a bid. 1,000 down. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. 1,000 down. I'd get a bit of a cut of a town. 1250. 1250 here. I'd get a bit of 15. 15 a bid. In a 15. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 15. 15. I'd get a bit of 1,500 a bid. Hit 12 and a half bid. I'd get a bit of 15. 1,500 down. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 15. 1750. Hit 15. Get a bit of a cut of it of a 1750 bid. Hit 15. Get a bit of a cut of it of a 17 half bid. I'd get a bit of 15 bid. At 1750. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. I was asking you to do it. Expect you to do it yourself. 1750 bid. 15 a bid. And if it doesn't 1750, Nick, are y'all done? 15 a bid. He wants 1750. Get a bit of a cut of it of a 1750 here. I'd have Sold at $1,500. Sold $1,500. Rick's Way.
G29 is a 1973 Honda CB350 4-cylinder. Original condition, believed to be 6,700 and some miles. It's at no reserve.
Sells at no reserve. Another one. I'd could have been about $4,000 a bid. $3,000. It paid. I'd could have been at somebody with $1,000 started. $1,000 a bid. $1,000. $1,000 down. I'd could have been any better. Could have been $1,000 there. I'd could have been $1,000 bucks. $1,000 a bid. $500. $500 Honda could have been about $5 at a Honda. $500 a bid. $5,700. $5,700. Now $1,000. Now $1,000 a bid. I'd could have been about $1,000 down. I'd could have been $1,250. $1,250. $15 a bid. $15. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a $15 a bid. $1,500. $1,750 now. I'd could have been a Rick. You got to be $1,750 back there. Get 15 in the front. Could have been a $1,750. It's 17 half bid. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 15 a bid. Could have been a $1,750 bid. It's 1750. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 15. Could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 1750. Here I'd have 1750. Sold her $1,500. Sold $1,500. Laura Landis.
G31 is a 2008 Ducati 1058R. There's 7 miles on the odometer. And it's at no reserve, ladies and
A little
gentlemen.
different story here. Down. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 15,000 a bid. 15. Could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 10. 10,000 a bid. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 10. I'd could have been $5,000 on the bike. 5,000. 5,000 a bid. 5 here. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been about 5. Hit 5,000 a bid. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been about 5 here. Really 7. I'd could have been 5. 6,000. And down 7. 6,000 bid. 7,000. Hit 6 here. I'd could have been a 7,000 bid. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 7 here. I'd could have been 6,007 a bid. Hit 7,000 a bid. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 6,000 a bid. 7,000. Hit 7 here down. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 7 here. I'd could have been 6,000 a bid. It'd been a 7,000 a bid. It's 7,000 bid. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 7. I'd could have been any bit of it. 8,000 a bid. Now 9. Could have been a $9,000 bid. I'd could have been a 9. Could have been a 9,000 a bid. And 9. I'd could have been 9. Could have been 8. 9. Could have been any bit of it. Could have been 9,000 a bid. And down 9 bid. 9,000. You want to give 9,000. And down 9. How about 85? You want to do that? 8,500 a bid. 8,500 a bid. 85 bid. Now 9. Now 9. Could have been Mr. Turn, sir. 9,000 a bid. 85 with Kirk. 9,000 on it now. And 9. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 85 here. Now 9,000. And down 9 bid. I'd could have been about 9 down. 85 here. I'd could have been 9 bid. 85 here. 9,000 a bid. 85 here. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been about 9. 85 here. I'd could have been 9. Last call. 85 down. 9,000 a bid. You want to give 9,000? Sold 85. Sold $8,500. Kirk's Way.
G32 is a 1949 Hiawatha Doodlebug. It's sold on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Doodle round in that. I'd could have been about here. I'd could have been about 4 here. 3,000 bid. Hit 3. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 3 bid. I'd could have been about 2 here. $1,000. Here we go. 1,000 a bid. $1,000. 1,000 a bid. I'd could have been about $1,000 pound. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 1,000 here. $1,000. $500 a bid. 5. 500. 700. Now 1,000. $1,000 now. $1,000. 1,000 here. 1250. 1250. I'd could have been about here. 15. 15 here. 1,500 a bid. $1,500 down. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 1,500 a bid. 1,500. 15. 1750 here. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 17 a bid. And 1750. 15 a bid. And if it is 1750. 2,000 a bid. And down 2 here. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 2,000 bid. Hit 2. I'd could have been a 2 bid. I'd could have been a 1750. Could have been a 2,025. And a 25. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 25 bid. 25 here. I'd could have been a 5 here bid. You want to get 25. 3,000 bid. And a 3. I'd could have a 3,000 bid. I'd could have been a 325 down 3. And a 3 bid. I'd could have been a 3 down 5. I'd could have a 3 pound. I'd could have it all done, sir. 3,000 bid. You want to get 3. I'd could have a 3,000. I'd could have it your turn. 3,000 a bid. And 3 bid. I'd could have a 3 bid. 25 here. 3,000. Sold at 25. Sold $2,500. Ben's Way.
G33 is a 1956 Cushman Eagle. It is sold on a bill of sale.
Nice bike. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been 7,000 a bid. 7. 7. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been about 5,000 a bid. I'd could have been about 5 on a Cushman. 5. 4. 3,000. 3,000. 4. 4,000 a bid. 3. 4. $3,000 4. Hit 3. I'd could have been about 4. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 35 bid. I'd could have think there 35 bid. Hit 3,005. I'd could have been any bit of it. Could have been a 35 bid. 3,005. 4 bid. Now 4,000. Now 45. Now 45. Down 5,000 a bid. I'd could have been about 5. 5. I'd could have been about 5. Down 555 bid. Hit 5 here. 15,500 a bid. I'd could have been about 555. Hit 15,500 a bid. I'd could have been about 5,000 a bid. 5,500. Anything else? I'd could have been about 5,000 a bid. You want to get 5,500? I'd could have been about 5 here. I'd could have been about 5,500. Sold her 5,000. Sold $5,000. Laura Landis. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mr. James Omar Landis.
The G34 is a 1964 Triumph TR6SC 650 cc's. It was owned and raced by Kenny Knudsen. It's at no reserve.
Selling in no reserve. Somebody give $8,000 here. You better give 8. You better give 5. At 5,000, you better give 5 bid. You better give $1,000 here. You better get 2. At $2,000 bid, you better get 1 bid. You better get 2. You better get $2,000. 3,000, you better get 2 and now 3 bid. You better get 3, 4. At 4,000, you better get 4 bid. You better get 4. You better get 3,500. At $3,500 bid, you better get $3,500. You get 25, 35. I have $2,500 bid. You better get $3,500 here. You better get 3,500. And now 4,000. I've got 35 now. 4. You better get 4 bid. You better get 4. At $4,500 now. You better get 4,500. I have 4,000. You better get $4,500 bid. You better get 4,500. So $4,000. Blake.
G35 is a 1970 Triumph TR 6R 650. It was in a private museum. It's at no reserve. Nope, sorry, there is a reserve on it.
6,000, you better get 6, you better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid, you better get $2,000 here, you better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid, you better get $2,000. 5, 3 bid, you better get 3, you better get 35. At $3,500 here, you better get 5 bid, you better get 3,500. I have $3,000 bid, you better get 35. 4,000, you better get 4. At 4,000, you better get 4 bid, you better get $3,500 here, you better get 4. At the 4,000, you better get 4,500. $4,500 reserve is off now. 5,000, you better get 5. I have $4,500 bid, you better get 5,000, you better get 5,500 now. At $5,500 bid, you better get 5,500. $6,000. I have $5,500 bid, you better get $6,000 here, you better get 6. So $5,500, Blake.
Doesn't seem right. No, it doesn't. No. Lot G36. It's a 2008 Harley-Davidson Dyna Street Bob.
Somebody give 10,000, you better get 10, you better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5, you better get 2 bid, you better get 3,000. 4,000, you better get 35. 4. At $4,000 bid, you better get $4,500 here, you better get 4,500. I have $4,000 bid, you better get $4,500 here, you better get 5 bid, you better get 4,500. At $4,000 is the bid, anybody get $4,500 for it. At 45, 5,000, you better get 5 bid, you better get 55. At $5,500 now, you better get 5,500. At $5,500 bid, you better get 5 bid, you better get 5,500. At $5,500 bid, you better get 55. 52 and a half. 5. At 52 and a half, you better get 5 bid, you better get 5,500. At 55 bid, you better get 5. 7 and a half here, you better get 57.50. At 55 bid, you better get $5,750 bid, you better get 57 and a half. I have $5,500 bid, you better get $5,750 bid, you better get 57 and a half. At $5,500 bid, 57 and a half. Give $5,750, sir. $5,750. Yep, now $6,000. 57 bid, you better get 6 bid, you better get 6. At $6,000 bid, you better get 6 bid, you better get 6,000. Close the bid at $5,700. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G37 is a 1974 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead Custom. It is highly modified, customized chopper. There's a ton of stuff done on this. It is at no reserve.
Selling in no reserve. Somebody get 5,000. You better get 5. You better get 3. At 3,000, you better get 3 bid. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 2 bid. You better get $2,000. At $1,000 here, you better get 1,000. You give $1,000 for it. $1,000 here, you better get 1,000. You better get $500 bid. You better get 500. And now $1,000 bid. You better get 5 bid. 1,000. You better get 1,500. At $1,500 bid, you better get $2,000 now. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid, you better get 5 bid. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 2. At 2,000, you better get 2 bid. You better get 2,000. 2 and a half. 2,500. I have 22 and a half bid. You better get $2,500 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 25. Sold. $2,250. Laura.
G38 is a 2004 Harley-Davidson Dyna Super Glide FXDX belt drive. Disc brakes, no reserve.
Selling in no reserve. Somebody get 10,000. You better get 10. You better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get $3,000 bid. You better get 3. At 3,000, you better get 2 bid. You better get 3 bid. You better get 2 and now 3. I have $2,000 bid. You better get $3,000. You get 3 and now 4. At $4,000 here, you better get 3,500. Now 4. At 4,000, you better get 4 bid. You better get $4,500 now 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 5,000. At $5,000, $5,500 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 6. At $6,000 now, you better get 6 bid. You better get 6,000. At $6,000 bid, you better get 6,000. Now you better get 6. At $6,000 now, $6,500. I have $6,000 bid. You better get $6,500 here. You better get $6,500. Sold $6,000. Paul Guck.
G39's a 1979 Triumph Bonneville Custom 750 cc's balanced blueprinted rebuild engine and gearbox 0 miles since.
And somebody get $10,000 here. You better get 10 bid. You better get 10. You better get 10. 5. At 5,000. You better get 2,000. You better get 3,000. You better get 3. 4. At 4 now. 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get $6,000. At $6,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 6,000. Somebody get 55. Now 6. I have 55 bid. Now 6,000. You better get $6,000. I have $5,500 bid. You better get 6,000. At $5,500 bid. You better get $6,000. Anybody else? At $6,000. You better get $5,500 bid. You better get 6,000. Close the bid at $5,500. Close the bid, and the bid goes on. Takes $8,000 to buy it.
G41's a 1973 Triumph Bonneville Custom Cafe Racer 750 cc's custom built. Ride it or display it.
And somebody get 15,000. You better get 15. 10. 10,000. You better get 10 here. You better get 2. You better get 3. You better get $3,000. 3. 4. 4,000. You better get 5. At 5. 6,000. You better get 7. At 7,000. You better get 7. I have 6 and now 7 bid. You better get 7. You better get 7. You better get $7,000. I have $6,000 bid. You better get 7 bid. You better get 7. At 7,000. 6,500 now 7. At 7,000, you better get 7 bid. You better get 7. You better get 7. You better get 75. At $7,500 bid. I have 7 bid. You better get 75. At 7,000, you better get $7,500 now. You better get 7,500. You want to give 72 and a half? 7,000's the bid. 72.50. Now 7,500. I have 72 and a half here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 7,500. At 72.50 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 75, 7.5. At $7,500 bid. You better get 7,750. At 75 bid. You better get 7.5 here. You better get reserve is off. At $7,500 bid. You better get $7,750 bid. You better get 77.5. Sold $7,500. Dallas.
42 is a 2001 KTM Duke at 640 cc's. New tires bleed to be less than 4,000 miles at this one. It's at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 6,000. You better get 6. You better get 5. At 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 2,000. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 2,500. And now 3,000. You better get 3. And now 35. At $3,500 bid. You better get 3,500. At $3,500 bid. You better get 3 bid. You better get $3,500 now. At 3,500. I have $3,000 bid. You better get $3,500 bid. You better get 35. I have 32 and a half bid. You better get $3,500. Anybody else? At 32 and a half bid. You better get 3,500. Sold $3,250. Nick.
G43 is a 1985 Honda Via 400 FD. None of these were sold in the U.S. UK market version, 1 year only, no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 5,000. You better get 5. Better get 3. At 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get $3,000 here. You better get 2. At $2,000 bid. You better get 2,000. You better get 2. Somebody give $1,000 for it. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get $500 bid. 1,000. At $500 bid. You better get 1,000. You better get 1,250. At 12 and a half. $1,500 now. You better get 1,500. I have $1,250 bid. You better get 15 bid. You better get 1,500. Now 17 and a half. I have $1,500 bid. You better get 1,750 bid. You better get 15. Anybody get 1,750? Now $2,000. $2,000 to you. 2,000. 17 and a half bid. You better get 2. At $2,000 here. You better get 1,750 bid. You better get 2,000. Sold $1,750. Chris.
G44 is a 1971 Gorelli Bat Baby. These were made for European market only. It was recently run, lightly restored, bill of sale at no reserve.
Wow, somebody get 5,000. You better get 5. Better get 3. 3,000. You better get 3. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 1,000 here. You better get $1,000. $1,000 bid. You better get $500 bid. You better get 750. I have 5 bid. You better get 7.5 here. You better get $750 bid. You better get 500s a bid. Anybody get 750. Now $1,000. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. At 1,000. You better get 1,000. You better get 750 bid. 1,000. $1,000 here. You better get 7.5 bid. You better get 1,000. Huh. Sold $750. Bobby.
G45 is a 1970 Italjet JC54. It's recently run. It's on a bill of sale and sold at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody gets 8,000. Anybody give 8. Anybody get 5. At 5,000. Anybody get 5. Anybody get $2,000 bid. Anybody get 2. At $2,000. Anybody get 2,000. Anybody get 2. $1,000. $1,000. Anybody get 1,000. Anybody get $500 bid. Anybody get 500. Now 1,000. $500 is bid. $1,000 for it. I have $500 bid. Anybody get 1,000? Anybody get 1,000? I have $500 bid. Anybody get $750? Anybody else? At $750. 500's a bid. Anybody get $750 for it? $500 bid. Anybody get $750? So $500. Jesse.
G46 1987 Honda VFR 400. Recently run. Sold at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve, 10,000. Anybody get 10? Anybody give 8? 8,000. Anybody give 8? Anybody give 5,000? Anybody give 5? Anybody give 1,000? $2,000. Anybody get 2? Anybody get 2? 1,000. Anybody get $2,000? I have $1,000 bid. Anybody get $1,500 for it? $1,000 bid. Anybody get $1,500? $1,500. You get $2,000 now. Anybody get 2? I have $1,500 bid. Anybody get $2,000? Anybody get 2? Now 2,500, Larry. Well, you already bid the 2. Okay, 17 and a half, 2,000, 22 and a half. You're both out. 2,250, 2,000, 2 and a half. Now 5, $2,500. You get 2,500. How'd that work out for you? At 2,500. At $2,500 bid. Anybody get 22 and a half? 5. Would you like it now? Okay. So $2,250, Paul Guck.
G48's 1984 Yamaha Fj 1100. Only 2 years of production. The odometer on this one shows only 4,052 miles. Oh, sorry. Did I get ahead of myself?
Yeah, timeout.
A little bit? That you don't think that's it?
I
Okay,
don't think
all right.
so.
All right. 1974 Honda ATC runs great, garage kept. No reserve.
Yeah, that's better. No reserve. Somebody get 3. Excuse me. You want to give $1,750. $1,000 here. You want to get 1,000. Somebody give $1,000 for it. Somebody give $500 for it. 500. $750. $500. $750 now. 1,000. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,000. I have $750. 1,000. You better get 12 and a half here. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,250. I have $1,000 bid. You better get $1,250 bid. You better get 50 bid. You better get 12 and a half. At $1,000 bid. You better get 12 and a half here. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,250. So $1,000. Dallas.
Okay, 1974 Honda H. Oh, wait a minute, that's not it. 1984 Yamaha Fj 1100. 2 years of production. It's at no reserve.
How much here? Somebody get 5,000. You better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5. You better get $3,000 here. You better get 3. You better get 2. At $2,000 here. You better get 2,000. I've got 1,000. You better get 1,500. $1,500 bid. You better get 1,000. You better get 15. At $1,500 bid. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,250. Anybody? At $1,250. At 12 and a half here. You better get 50 bid. You better get $1,250. At $1,250 bid. You better get 50 bid. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,000. $1,250. $1,000 bid. Anybody get $1,250? $1,500. $1,500. 17 and a half. 15 bid, your magic number, 17 and a half. At 15, you better get 17 and a half. At $1,750 bid, you better get 17 and a half. Now 2. Yep, $2,000. 17 and a half bid, you better get $2,000 here, you better get 2. At $1,750 bid, you better get 2,000. Sold, $1,750, Rachel on the internet.
G50s, a 1980 Yamaha XS 1100, and it's sold at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 6,000. You better get 6. 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get $2,000. At 2,000, you better get 2 bid. You better get $2,000. Anybody give $1,000? $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. Somebody give $1,000 for it. Anybody give 500? $750. $1,000. $1,000. 12 and a half. 1,250, 1,500, 1,500, 17 and a half. Here, you better get 1,752. $2,000 bid, you better get 2 bid, you better get 2,000. Now 22 and a half. At $2,250 bid, you better get 2,000, 2 and a half, 5. At $2,500 now, you better get 5 bid, you better get 2,500. I have 22 and a half bid, you better get $500. Anybody else? At 2,250 bid, you better get 2,500. Now 27.50, sir. Give 27 and a half. 2,500. $2,750. I have $2,500 bid. You better get $2,750. Sold. $2,500. Dallas.
G51's a 1960 Kawasaki champion short track racer. It's sold on a bill of sale.
All right, somebody get $5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 3. At $3,000 here, you better get 3 bid. You better get $2,000 here. You better get $1,000 for it. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,000. $1,500. $1,500. $2,000. 2,000, you better get 2. I have $1,500 bid, you better get $2,000 bid, you better get 2 bid, you better get $2,000. I have $1,500 bid, you better get $2,000 bid, you better get 17 and a half. At $1,750 bid, you better get 15, 17 and a half. 17 and a half, $2,000 bid, you better get 2,000, you better get 17 and a half, 2. I have $1,750 bid, you better get $2,000. Anybody else? At $2,000, you get 17.52. Got 17 and a half. Okay, 17.50. Anybody give $2,000 for it? Last call. Close the bid at 17.50. Nick, Mecum rule. It takes $2,000. If he'll give $2,000, we'll sell it to him right away. $2,000. Raise your bid to $2,000. It's yours. Yes? Yes? Trust me, this is like the crap staple. They'll turn on you quick. You want to give $2,000? Okay, hang on. Not going to? Well, sir, we got $1,750. You want to sell it? Okay, the reserve is off. $1,750. Anybody give $2,000? Sold. $1,750. Nick.
G52 is a 1973 Triumph Daytona 500. This was the last production year and the last of the right side shift.
And somebody give $8,000. You better give 8 bid. You better give $8,000 here. You better give 5. At $5,000, you better give 5 bid. You better give 5 here. You better get $1,000 bid. $1,500. 15, 2,000, 2,500. At 25 and now 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3,500. At 35 and now 4,000. You better get 4 bid. You better get 45. At 45 and now 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 45.5. At 5,000, you better get $4,500 here. You better get 45. I have 42 and a half bid. You better get 4,500. At 47 and a half now, 5 reserve is off. I have 47 and a half bid. Sells all the way. You better get 5,000 at 4,750. Anybody get 5,000? Sold. $4,750. Dallas.
G53 is a 1952 Cushman Politia scooter Federale Tijuana Special.
Somebody get $5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here.
You're responsible for taking this. I've been taken in on one of these ones.
You were taken in on one of those ones.
I had to ride on the handlebars.
$5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 5,000. At 5,000, you better get 3,000. You better get 3 bid. At 3,000, you better get 3. You better get $2,000. Somebody give $1,000 for it. Somebody give $500. 500. 750. Now $1,000. 1,250. $1,500. 1,750. 17 and a half. $1,500 here. You better get 1,500. 17 and a half. And 2,000. You better get 2 bid. You better get 1,750 bid. You better get 2. At $2,000 helmet and all. At 2,000. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2,000. Reserve is off. $1,750 bid. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 2. Sold. $1,750. Nick.
G54 is a 1960 Cushman Trailster. This one's at no reserve. It is sold on a bill of sale.
Yep, and no reserve. Somebody get 2,000. Anybody get 2? Anybody get 2? $1,000. $1,000 here. Anybody get $500 here. Anybody get 500. Anybody get $500 for it. Anybody get $250 for it. Anybody take it if I give you two? You got it? $250. 500. $500. $500 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 750. $500 here. You better get $750 bid. You better get 750. At $750 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 7.5 here. You better get 750. At $750 bid. You better get 750. At $750 here. You better get 750. Jordy, I had you at 5, right? Oh, you were 250 also. So you found them everywhere. Good. So now I got 3 people at 250. Huh. There's a quandary. And you've got, yeah, you could share it. That's right. Okay, so I got 250, 250, 250. What do you have? No, I have 4 over here. 600. John, you got 5? God bless you. $750. $500 is the bid. Anybody get 750? Sold. $500. John.
G54.1 is a 1967 Harley-Davidson Sprint. It's an Air Mach-E model.
Somebody get $5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5,000. You better get 3 at $3,000 bid. You better get 3. You better get $2,000 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2,000. Somebody give $1,000. $1,000 for it. Thank you. $1,250. I have $1,000 bid. You better get 12.5. You better get $1,500 bid. You better get 15 at $1,500. 17.5 bid. You better get $1,750. I have $1,500. 17.5 bid. You better get $1,750. 2. $2,000 bid. You better get 2. 22.5. 5. $2,500. 750 at 27.5 here. You better get $2,750 at $2,750 at $2,750 here. You better get $750 at 25 here. You better get $500 at $2,500. 20. That's what I said. Now 27.5 at $2,500 bid. You better get $2,750. And the reserve is off. And now $3,000 to you. $3,000. $2,750 is the bid. Anybody get 3? Sold. $2,750. Laura.
G55 is a 1958 Cushman 721 Highlander. California title. It's been professionally restored. Mild custom paint. First year of this body style.
And somebody get $5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5,000. You better get 5 at 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get $3,000 here. You better get 2 at $2,000 bid. You better get $1,000 for it. Somebody give $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get 500. $500 bid. You better get $750 at $750 bid. Now 1,000. You better get 1,000 at $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get $750 bid. Anybody give $1,000 for it at $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get 12.5 at $1,250 bid. You better get 50 bid. You better get 1,000. You better get 1,250. So $1,000. Oh, you had $750. Oh, the reserve's not off yet. Well, it should be. I got 1,000. $1,000 is bid. $1,250. Now $1,500 to you. $1,500. Now $1,750. $1,500 is the bid. Why don't you have closed $1,750. $1,500 bid. Anybody get $1,750? Now what am I doing? We're still not selling. Huh. Well, I'll be. We tried twice and couldn't get it done. $1,750. What's it take? Oh, that's what it takes. Like that other one. $1,750. Close the bid. $1,500. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G56, 1982 BMW R100. That's 1,000 cc's. Classic BMW Airhead. Well maintained, rarely ridden.
All right, then somebody give 8,000. Anybody give 8 bid? Anybody give 8? Anybody give 7? Anybody give 5? At 5,000. Anybody give 5 bid? Anybody give 2,000? Anybody give 2? At $2,000. Anybody give 2,000? Anybody give 2 bid? Anybody give $2,000? Somebody give $1,000 for the BMW. $1,000. $1,250. $1,000. 12 and a half. $1,500. 17 and a half now. At $1,750 bid. Anybody get $1,750? I have 15, 17 and a half, and $2,000 now. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2 at $1,750 bid. You better get 2,000. You better get $2,000. I have $1,750. 2, 22 and a half. 5 at $2,500 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 25 at $2,500 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 2,000. You better get 2,500. I have $2,000 bid. You better get $2,500 here. You better get 2250. Now 25. I have $2,250 bid. You better get 2,500 at 22 and a half. Reserve is off. 2,500 at 22 and a half. 5 bid. You better get 750 at $2,750 bid. You better get 2,750 at 25 is bid. You better get 2,750. Sold. $2,500. Nick.
G57 is a 1953 Bsa Bantam 125. This one was stored inside for 30 years. It is at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 5,000. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get $3,000 here. You better get 3 bid. You better get 2. At $2,000 bid, you better get 2 bid. You better get 2 here. You better get 2,000. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. At $1,000 bid, 1,000. You better get 500. 750. $500 bid, $750. $500 bid, 7,500. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,000. I have $750 bid, 1,000. You better get $1,000. $1,250. I have 1,000 bid. You better get 12 and a half. You better get $1,250. I have $1,000 bid. You better get 12 and a half. Bid. You better get $1,250. Anybody else at $1,000? 12 and a half. 15. $1,500 now bid. You better get 15. You better get 1,500. Sold. $1,250. Upstairs above the Budweiser with Nick.
G59 is a 1998 Honda Superhawk. It's been serviced in running condition. It's at no reserve. Looks beautiful.
All right. Selling in no reserve. Somebody get 10. At 10,000, you better get 10 bid. You better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 5. You better get 3. At $3,000 bid, you better get 3. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get 1,500. At $1,500 bid, I've got 1,000. You better get $1,500. Now 2. 2,000. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2. You better get 2,000. I have $1,500 bid. 2,000. 2,500. At $2,500 bid, you better get $2,500 here. You better get 25. At $2,500 bid, you better get 2,000. 2,500. Now 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3. At $3,000 here. You better get 2,500. Now 3. Sold. $2,500. Paul Guck.
G60s, a 1985 Yamaha VMAX 1200. The odometer only shows 6,600 and some miles on this one. It's at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 5,000. You better get 5. You better get 3. At $3,000 bid, you better get 3. You better get 2,000. You better get 2. You better get 1,000. You better get 1,500. At $1,500 here, you better get 1,000. You better get $1,500. 15, 2. $2,000, 25. $2,500 bid. You better get $2,000, 2,500. At $2,500 now 3. 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3. You better get 3. At $2,500 bid. You better get $3,000. Anybody else? At $2,500 bid. You better get 3,000. Anybody get $2,750? 25's the bid. 27 and a half, 3. 3,000, you better get 3, 2.5 at $3,250 bid, now $3,500 at $3,500, $750 at $3,750 bid, you better get $3,500 bid, you better get 37 and a half. So $3,500. So $3,500, Paul Guck.
G61s in 1986, Yamaha Fj 1200. Odometer shows under 13,000 miles on this one. It's at no reserve.
Selling in no reserve. Somebody get 5,000. You better get 3 at 3,000. You better get 3. You better get $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get $1,000. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get 1 bid. You better get $1,000. $500. $750. $1,000. $1,000, 12 and a half. $1,250 bid, you better get 12 and a half. I have 1,000, you better get $1,250 bid, 1,000, 12 and a half, 1,500. At $1,500 bid, you better get 15, you better get $1,500. At $1,500 bid, you better get 15. Ricky, you want 1,500? Sold $1,250, Robin. Here's Russ Conklin.
G62s in 1992, Yamaha Fj 1200. Odometer shows under 4,000 miles on this one, and it's at no reserve.
Stills at no reserve. And how much is somebody give $2,000 on it? And 2, down 2 to bid, 1,500. I am 1,500. No reserve. I am 15 to bid. Somebody give $1,000. Down 1 to bid, down to $1,000. And one, somebody give $500 on it. Bike sells at no reserve. 500, 750. I am 500, 7 and a half. Going to be $1,000. 7 to bid, down, going to do 1. And now $1,000, 12 and a half. 1,500. Bid, down, going to do 15, 1750. Now 2. You're 2. Bid, down, going to do $2,000 bid. And now 200. Back to do 2,000. Back to do 2. I have 1,750 with Chris asking 2. And now 2,000. Back to do 1,750. Now 2. 2,000. Back to do 2. Ricky going to be $2,000. Gets 1,750 down 2. And now 2,000. Back to do 17 and a half. Pound header down 2. I have 1,750 down $2,000 bid. 1,750 down 2. Sold 1,750. Sold 1,750. Chris.
G63s, a 2003 Kawasaki ZRX 1200R. Odometer shows 94 miles on this one. It's at no reserve.
No reserve, 94 miles on it. How much here? Give 10. I have 10,000 out of it. Bigger to 10. Somebody give 7,000 out of bed. I have 7 out of it. Somebody give $5,000 and 500. I got to do 5,000 out of it. I got to do 2,000. I got to be 3,000 out of bed. I have 2,000 out of it. I got to do 3,000 out of 4,000 out of it. I have 35. Now 4. $3,500 now 4. I am 3,500. I got to do no reserve. And now 4,000 out of bed. I got to do 4. I am 4,000 out of bed. I got to do 4. I am 3,500. Going to be 4. Now 4,500. I am 4,000 out of bed. I got to do $4,500. 94 miles. 4,000 is a bed. 4,500. I have $4,000. I get 4,250 on a bike. I get 4,000 on a bed. Bike sells at no reserve. 4,250. 4,000 is a bed. 4,250. I have 4,000 out of it. I got to do 4,250. I have 4,000 out of it. 4,250 down. I got to do 4,250. Ricky going to be 42 and a half. I got 4,000 here. Going to be 4,250, sir. I have 4,000 out of bed. 4,250. You have 4,000 out of it. I got to do 42 and a half. I have 4,000 out of 42 and a half. Pound header down. I got to do 4,000 out of 4,250. I have 4,000 in bed. 42 and a half. Got to go. I have 4,000. 42 and a half. Pound now 4,500, sir. Now 4,500. I got to do 42 and a half. 45. I have 42 and a half. 45 pound. I got to do 45. I have 4,500. 47 and a half. 4,500. 47 and a half, sir. I have 4,500. 47 and a half. Pound and a half. So $4,500. So 4,500. Paul Gag.
G64 is a 1965 Honda CA95 Bentley 150. This is unrestored original. It is in operating condition, and it is at no reserve.
No reserve. Honda back to do $3,000. So again, $2,000 on it. You 2. Honda to do 2. $1,000 bed. You 1. $500. $750. I have 500. $500. $750 bed. I have 500. Going to be $750. $500 bed. $750. I have 500. $750. I have 500. Down 750, now $1,000. I have 750, now $1,000 bed, 700 bed, 1,000. I have 700 here, now $1,000 bed. I have $750 bed, now $1,000 bed. I have 700, now $1,000, down 750, now $1,000. Anybody else? Sold $750, sold $750, Robin.
G65 is a 1974 Husqvarna WR175. Original transmission, original paint, no reserve. Sold on a bill of sale.
You're right. Husqvarna time. Honda to do 4,000. Somebody get 3. I had 3,000. To do $2,000 bid. I had 2. Honda to do somebody give $1,000 on a bike. I had $1,000. 12 and a half here. Now 15, sir. Now 17.50. Now 17.50. Now 2. To do $2,000 bid. Now 22 and a half. Now 5. 7 and a half. 3. You're 3. 2 and a half. 5. Down 7 and a half. 4. You're 4,000. To do $3,500 bid. And 3,500. 3,500. 3,500. 3,500. 35. You want to get $3,250. $34,000. $4,500 bid. I have $4,000. 4,500. You have 4,000. 42 and a half. I have $4,000 bid. 42.50. I have 4,000. Now 2 and a half. 42.50. So $4,000. So $4,000 on the telephone.
G66, 1978, Husqvarna 390 from the Zimmerman Brothers collection. This is at no reserve. It's sold on a bill of sale.
No reserve. How much here? 5,000. You're 5. $1,000 bid. 12 and a half. You're 1,000. $12.50. I have $1,000 down. 12 and a half. $1,000 down. 12 and a half. 15. I have 1,500. 15. 17.50. I have 15. 17.50. Now 2. Now 2 down. 2 and a half. Now 5. $2,500 bid. Now 7 and a half. 27 and a half. 25. 7 and a half. 3. I have 27 and a half. Going to be 3 to bid. $3,000 bid. Now 32.50. I have 32 and a half. Going to do 3 to bid. 32.50. I have $3,000 bid. Down 3,250. 3's to bid. 32.50. Down 32.50. I have $3,000 bid. 32 and a half. Last call. I have $3,000. 3,250. Down 3 to bid. 2 and a half. Now 5. Down 32.50. 3,500. Thank Alex. I have 32 and a half. 3,500. 32 and a half. 3,500. Last call. Anybody else? Sold 32.50. Sold 32.50, Alex.
G67's a 1971 Bultaco Alpina 250. This one is sold on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. Somebody get $7,000, $6,000 bid. Start the bike. 20 to pay. Somebody get 5. You're 5. $5,000. Somebody get $3,000. I have $3,000. $1,000. $1,500. I have $1,000. $1,500 bid. I have $1,000. Down 1,500. $1,000 bid. $1,500. I have $1,000. Down 12.50. $1,000. $12.50. I have $1,000 bid. Down 12.50. Somebody get $1,000 on bike. Somebody get $1,000. Somebody get $1,000 on it. And on the Bull Taco. I'm going to back it at 1,000. It wants somebody get $500 on it. I have start the bike 500, 700. I have 500. $1,000. $1,000. $12.50. You're down. 12 and a high bid. I have 1,500. I have 15, 15, 15, 15, 1,500. I have 15, 17, 50. I have 15, 17, 50. Robin. I have 1,500. 17 and a half. I have 15, 17, 50. 15, 17, 50. I have 1,500, 17, 50. Last call. 15, 17, 50. So $1,500. So $1,500. Ricky.
G68's a 1988 Ducati F1750. This thing shows 3,900 miles on its original tires yet. Very well preserved garage green. It's at no reserve.
And a good looking Ducati. How much here? I'm going to prayer. I'm going to do 10. I done so big of 10,000. I'm going to do 10. I'm going to do so big of $8,000 bid. I have 8,000. I'm going to do so big of $5,000. Start to bike. 5. You're 5,000. I'm going to do 1,500. I'm going to do $5,000. $6,000 bid. I got $5,000. 6,000. 7,000. And 7,000. I'm going to do 7, 8. I have 8, 9. I have 9,000 out of bed. About 10. I have 10 down 11. You're 11,000 out of bed. About 11. I have 10,000 out of 11 to bed. About 10,000 out of bed. 11,000 out of bed. About somebody get you got 10. You got 9. You're out upstairs, Sean. Gonna be 10. I got 9 down front. You're gonna be $10,000 up high, sir. I have 9,000 out of 10. About 10. You're 10,000 out of bed. 9 to bed. 10,000. I have $9,000 down. 10,000 out of bed. 10. I have 9. You want to give 95, sir? Right quick. 9,500. I have 9,000 out of bed. 9,500. I have 9 to bed. 95. 9,000 out of 95. Hold in. 9,000 going to be 95. Sold $9,000. Sold $9,000, Clint.
G69 is a 1991 Ducati 851 Superbike. New tires, believed to be less than 4,000 miles. It's a very well-kept bike. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. Behind that, Brother Prayer Hard. I got to do something. Get 10,000 here. I have 10 to bed. 3,000. I got to be 4. I have 3,000. I got to do 4,000 out of bed. I have 3,000. I got to be 4,000. I got to do 4. I have 3,000. I got to be 4,000. I got to do $4,000 is all. I have $3,000. So I get 3,500. I have 3,000. I got to do $3,500 bed. I have 3,000 out of it. I got to do something. Get 3,000 out of bed. Now 35. I have 35. 4. I have 35. Going to be 4. 45. I have $4,000 down. $4,500 bed. I have 45 pound out of it. I got to do 5,000 out of bed. 45. Going to be 5. Sir. Going to be 5,000. Now 5,500. I got to do 5,500 out of bed. I got $5,000. 5,500. 5,000 out of it. About 55. Down 6,000. Now 6,000 to you, Shaw. Down $6,000 out of bed. I have 5,500. $6,000. Down 6,500. I got to do 5. I got to do 6,500 out of bed. I have 6,500. I got to do 6,500. I have 6,000. I got to do 6,500 out of bed. Down 500. Down 6,500. 500. Down 6,000. 65. 62 and a half. Now 5. 62 and a half. 5. 7 and a half. 67 and a half, sir. 65 up high. 6. No, I got 65. Going to be 7 and a half, sir. 67.50. 67.50. I have 6,500 with Sean. 67 and a half. 6,500. 67 and a half. Down 7,000. Down 7,000. Down 70. Down 7. I have 67 and a half. I got to do 7,000. I got to do 7. I have 7,000. Here we go. 67 and a half. Going to be 7. Sold 67.50. Sold 67.50. Pogak.
G70 is a 2009 Buell 1125 CR. Believed to be 79 miles, showing on the odometer on this one.
You're right, Van Van Arn, David, David, 10. You're 10, Van Van Arn, David, 10, Van Van Arn, David, somebody $5,000 bed. You're 500, Van Van Arn, David, 2,000, going to be 3,000 out of bed. I had 3, down 3, down 3, Van Van Arn, 3,000. I had 2,000 out of bed, David, 3,000 out of bed. I had 2,000, Van Van Arn, David, 3,000 out of bed, need to get $2,500, 3, 35. I had 3,500, 4,000 out of bed. I had 35 to bed, 4. I had 3,500, 4,000 out of bed, now $4,500 out of bed. I had 4,000 out of bed, 4,500, 2 and a half, 5. I have 42 and a half, 5. 5,000 out of bed. 5,000 out of bed. Negative 4,500. Going to be $5,000. I have 4,500. 5,500 out of bed. I have $5,000. 5,500. 5,000 out of bed. Negative $6,000. I have 5,500. Negative $6,000 out of bed. I have 5,500. Going to be 55 down $6,000. 57 and a half. Reserve is off. Your man's out. $6,000. 57 and a half. Going to be $6,000. 57 and a half. Going to do $6,000 down 7 and a half. Going to be 6. So 57.50. So 57 and a half. Mitch.
G71 is a 1909 Indian board track racer replica. This is sold on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. How much here? How much here? We're going to give. An Indian board track racer. 5,000. You're buying. Prayer. 5,000. So we get $3,000. I had 3 to bed. 3. $1,500. I have 1,000. 1,500. I have 1,000. 1,500. I have $1,500 bed. $1,000. 1,500. $1,250. $1,000. $1,250 bed. I have $1,000. Now 1,500. I had 12 and a high bed down 1,500. I had 12 and a high bed down 1,500. Down 15, 15, 1750. I am 15, 17 I am sir down 1,500. 1750. I am 1,500 down 17 high pound. I got to do 15, 1750. I am 1,500. 17 high last call. I am 15, 17 high pound. Down 15, 1750. Now 2. Now $2,000 sir. Now 2. I am 1750. Now 2. Down 2,000. I got to do 2 to bed. I am 17 high pound. Down 2. I am 1750. Going to be 2. $2,000. Here goes $2,000 type. So 1750. So 1750 Pogak.
G72 is a 1958 Cushman 721 Highlander. It's a rare civilian airborne model. Professionally restored, says it has California title.
Sell Cushman, Honda, Decorative, Banner Prayer, Honda, Decorative, 5, going to be 4, going to be $3,000 bed. In 3, 3 to bed, Decorative, $1,000, 12 and a half. I have $1,000, 12 and a half, 1,500, Decorative, 15 to bed. I have 12 and a half, going to be 1,500, Decorative, $1,500 bed. I have 12 and a half, down 1,500, Decorative, 15, $1,500 bed. I have 1,250 is a bid, 1,500 on a Cushman, 1,250, 1,500, 1,500, now 12 and a half, 15. I am 1,500. I have to do 12 and a half, I have to do 1,500. I am 15, 17, 50. I am 15, 17 and a half. I have to do 15, 17 and a half. I am 15, 17, 50. I am 15, 17 and a half. I am down 15, 17, 50. I am 1,500. I am down 17 and a half. I am 15, 17, 50. I am to do 15 down 2. Now 2,000 out of it. Now I to do 2, 2, 2. Going to be 2. I am 17 and a half down 2,000 out of it. Now I to do 2. I am 17, 50 to 2,000 out of bed. I am 17 and a half. I to do $2,000 bed down 2. I am 1750 to 200. I to do $2,000 bed. 17 high. Going to make it $2,000 on a Cushman. 1750, $2,000. Anybody else? Close bid 1750.
G73 is a 1948 Cushman 50 series. This has a professional restoration. It's not its original engine.
And how much air? 5 pound out of it, negative 4. 4 out of it, negative 4,000 out of it, negative 7 get 3. I am 3,000 out of it, negative 3 to negative $1,000, 12 and a half. I am 1,000 out of 12 and a half, 1,500. I am 12 and a half, negative 1,500 out of bed. I am 12 and a half to bed, down 1,500 out of it, negative $1,500. I am 1,250, 1,500 out of it, negative 15 to bed. I am 12 and a half, 15, 15, 1,500. I am 12 and a half, 15, 1750. I am 1750, now 2. Now 2. 2,000 out of it, negative 2 to bed, now 2250. I now 5 pound out of it, negative 5 to bed. I am 25 pound out of it, now 27 high to bed, now 3. I am out of it, negative 3, 3, 3. I am 3,000 out of it, negative 3, negative 3. I am out of it, negative 3, 2 and a half. I am 3,000, Jesse, 3250. 3, 32 and a half. I am out of it, now 3,000 out of bed, 2 and a half. I am 3,000 out of reserve is up. I am 3,000, 3250. I am 3 to bed, 32 and a half, negative 3, going to be 3250, now 35, now 35. Sir, now 37 and a half. I am 35, 37 high in the bed. Now negative $3,500, 7 and a half. I am 37 high, 37 high, 37 and a half. I am $3,500 bed, 37 high. Here it goes. I am 35, going to be 37 and a half. Pound $100 dad. I am 35, 7 and a half. So $3,500. So $3,500. Paul Gack.
G74 is a 1993 Suzuki GSX 1100F Katana. It's the fastest production superbike on the world, 1993. This one's one owner, believed to be under 6,000 miles.
How much? I am 10,000, 2,000, 3,000 bed. I am 3, going to be 3, going to be 4. I am 4,000, 4,000, 5,000 bed. 5,000, $5,000, $6,000. I am 6, 7, 7,000 bed. 65. 500 down 7. I am 6,500 down 7,000 out of bed. It's 7,000 negative 65 negative 7,000 out of bed. I am 6,500 negative 7,000. I am 6,500 down 7,000 65 down 7 now $7,000. Anybody else? 6,500 negative 70 reserve is off. 6,500 7,000 out of bed. 65 down 7. I am 6,500. If anyone else 7,000 out of bed down have. Sold $6,500. Sold $6,500.
G75 is a 1972 Honda CL350. Low mileage, garage kept, starting and running condition, no reserve.
No reserve. Negative 2,000. Negative 1,500. I am 15. Get 500. You're 500. Negative $500 bed. Now 750. I am $500 down 7 high 1,000. $1,000 down 12 and a half. I am $1,000 down $1,250 bed. 1,500. I am 15. 1,500 negative 15 to bed. I am 12 and a half. Going to be 1,500 negative 15. 1,500. I am 1,500 bed. Down 1,500 down 15. I am 12 and a half. 1,500 negative 15. Hold down. I have 1,750. I have 15, 1,750. I have 1,500. Negative 17. I have bid. Hold on. I have. So $1,500. So $1,500. Ricky.
G76, 1975 Honda Super Sports. The first year of the 400 for less than 11,000 miles on the odometer.
Yeah, but how much here? 6,000. I am 6,000. 5,000. 2,000. 25 bed. I am 2,000. 25 pound. 3. I am 25. Going to be 3,000. 25 bed. 3,000 out of bed. I am 25 down 3. Down 3,000. 25 down 3. I am 25 bed. 3,000 out of bed. I am 25 pound. 3. 3, going to be 3,000. I am 25 to bed. Anybody get 2750 on the bike. 2,527. I am here goes. I am 2,500. Roll the bike. 2750. I am 2,500 out of it. Bigger to do 27 and a half. I am 25, 27 and a half. Higher out of it. Bigger to do 25, 7 and a half. Now 3. I am 27 and a half. Higher out of it. Bigger to do 3,000 out of bed. I am 3,000 out of it. Bigger to do 3. If anyone out of it, 27 and a half. Now 3. I am 27 and a half. Higher out of it. $3,000. Anybody else? And it is. Reserve is off. 27 high. Down 3. High 27 high. Going to be 3. I am 3,000 out of bed. Down 27 high to bed. Down going to do 3. Going to be 3,000. Sold 2750. Sold 2750. Sean.
Okay, here you go. G77's a 1928 Henderson Deluxe 4. This thing's a historic piece of art. It looks very, very nice. It is offered on a bill of sale.
You're right, but now they're going to do 50. I'm going to do 40,000 out of bed. And 40, so we get 30. I am 30,000. Now they're going to do 10, 12. I have 10,000, 12,000, 15. I have 15, 17. Now 20. I have 20 bid 2. I have 20,000. Now they're going to do 22, 25, 5, 7. I have 25, going to be 7, going to be 30. You're 30,000. Now they're going to do 20, 30, not 2. I have 32, 35. I have 35, 5, 7. Now reserve is up. And now they're going to do 35, 7, 40. Now 40 to 40 to 40. Down, negative 40. I am 40,000 out of bed. 42. I am 40,000 out of 42,000 out of bed. Negative 42. 42,000 out of bed. 40,000. 42. I am 40,000 out of bed. 42. I am 40,000 out of 41. 42. 42. 43. 44. 44. And 45. 46. And negative 46,000. And negative 46,000. I am 44,000. 46,000. I am 44,000 out of bed. You want to get 45, 45, 46. I am 45 down 6. Kelsie, I am 45 to bed. 46,000 out of bed. I am 45 to bed. 6, 7. Now 47,000 out of bed. I am 46,000 out of bed. 47,000. Last call. Anybody else? So 40. Hold on. Time out. Nope. I had 45,000 from this gentleman right here. You had to be 46,000, Kelsie. I got 45,000 in the front row. Internet has to be $46,000. 45's a bid. $46,000 internet. 45, 46, 45, 46 out of an hour. Negative 45. Kelsie, you want to get 46? So $45,000. So $45,000. Alex.
G78's 1995 Harley-Davidson Sportster 1200. Custom paint on this one. Looks really nice.
You're right. Negative 10,000 out of bed. I like this bike. 5,000 out of bed. You're 500 out of bed. Negative 1,000 out of 1,500. I am 15 to 25 negative 25 bed. I am 2,000 out of 2,500. I am 2,500 out of bed. Negative 2,000 out of bed. 2,500. I am 2,000 out of 2,500 out of bed. I am 2,000 out of bed. Negative 2,500 out of bed. I am 2,000 out of bed. Negative 2,500 negative 2,000 out of bed. I am 2,000. You get 2, right? You get 2,000 down 1,500 down 2. I am 15 down 2. I am negative 1,500. $2,000. I am negative 15 down 2. I am negative 15 2. 1,750 down 2. I am 1,750 down 2. 2,000 out of bed. I am 1,750 down 2. Down 2,000. I am 17 half. I am negative 2,000 out of bed. I am 17. We can average from 1,750 down 2. I am 17 half. I am negative 2,000 down 2. Reserve is off. I am 1,750 to 2,000 negative 2 going to be 2 down 2 and I have sold 1,750. Sold 1,750. Chris.
G78.1 is a 2007 Harley-Davidson FLHX. Apparently looks a whole lot different. That 103 cubic inches Baker transmission goes on and on and on. Here you go.
I am negative how much here? Negative 30,000 out of bed, negative 20,000 out of bed. I am 20 bed, negative 10,000 out of bed, 12,000 out of bed. I am 10, 12 again, negative 12,000 out of 15,000. I am 15,000 out of bed, negative 17,000 out of bed. I am 15,000 out of bed, negative 17,000 out of bed. I am 15,000 out of down 17,000 out of down 17. I am 15,000 out of down city bag of $16,000 down a bike. 15,000, $16,000. Here we go. I am 15,000 out of bed, 16,000. I am 15,000 out of bed, negative 16,000 out of 15, 16. And if I get 16, we're going to close bid at 15,000. Do not have an owner. It takes $25,000 to buy the bike.
G79 is a 1976 Yamaha Rd 400. Is a truly a stunning example. Odometer shows 5,777 miles.
How much here? $15,000 bed. I am 15 to bed. Somebody get 10. Somebody get $10,000 on it. I am 10 to bed. 10 to bed. $10,000. Somebody get $5,000 bed. You 500 $5,000. I am 5 to bed. Prayer. How many back to 2, 3? I am $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 bed. You 3. $3,500 bed. I am $3,000 $3,500. I am $3,000 bed. $3,500 3. Going to be 35 now 4. Now 4,000. Now 35 now 4. I am 35 bed. $4,000 bed. Now 4,500. I am 40 bed. $4,500 bed. I am 4,000 $4,500. 5,000 out of it. $5,500 bed. I am 5,500 $5,500 bed. I am 5,000 $5,500. 4,500. $5,500 bed. It'll get $5,000 on a bike. It'll get $5,000 on a bike. $5,000. 4,500 with Dallas. $5,000. 5. 4,500. 5. 5,000. 45 going to be 5. 500. 45. I won't do it. Jesse, we're going to close bid at $4,500. Close bid at $4,500.
G80. It's a 1968 Bridgestone 100 Trail. It's a not often seen Bridgestone model. Here you go.
I'm by the sells it over reserve. You're right, $3,000, $2,000. You take $1,000 bed, and $1,000, $1,000, $1,000 bed, $500 bed, you $500, $700 bed, I have $500, $700, $500, 7, I have $500, $700, $500 bed, 7, $500, now $700, $500 bed, $700 bed, I have $500, going to be $700, $500, going to be $700, Clint, we're all good. $500, $700 bed. You $500, going to be $700. $500 bed, $700. I am $500, $700, $500, $700 bed. Down, Dad. So $500, so $500, Ricky.
G82 is a 1992 Honda Z50R. Comprehensive nut and bolt restoration completed January 2020. Many new parts, obviously. Photo book is included. It's offered on a bill of sale.
And how much here? $3,000. I am 3 to bed. $2,000. $2. I am $2,000. $2,000. $1,000. I am $1,000. $12.5. $12.5. $12.5. $12.5. I am $1,000. $12.50. I am $1,000. $1,250 bed. I am $1,000. $1,250. $1,000 to be $1,250. Now $1,500. Now $1,500. $1,500 bed. I am $1,250. $1,500. I am $1,250. $1,500 bed. I am $1,500. $1,500 bed. I am $1,250. Down 15. Just down 15. Down 1750. I am 15. 1750. $1,500. Down 1750. I am 1,500. Down 17. I am down $1,500. 1750. I am 1,500. Going to be 1750. 15 to bed. 1750. Down 1,500. Down 1750. I am 1750. 15, 1750. I am 1,500, 17 and a half. Last call. Anybody else? Now 2, 17 and a half. Now 2. I am 17 and a half. $2,000 bed. I am 17 and a half. $2. I am 1750 to 2,000. Here we go. I am 1750 to 2,000. Down 2. Now 2,000. Now 2. Going to be 2. Now 2,000. Ricky. Now $2,000 bed. Now 2. Going to be 2. Going to be 2. Going to be $2,000 bed. Now 2. $2,000. I am $2,000 down 2. Going to be $2,000 bed. And now 2. $2,000. Ricky, you want to give 2? You want to give 2,000? $2,000 bed type. Close bid 1750. Close bid 1750.
G83 is a 1976 Yamaha YZ 250C. It's got the original air forks, gas tank signed by Bob Hanna.
And by the how much no reserve. You're proud of high 3,000 out of it, $2,000 bed. I tell you the bed, give $1,000. $1,000 bed. $1,000 down $1,500. I have $1,000 down $1,500 down 2 down 25. I have $2,000 25 7 half. I have 25 27 half. I have 25 7 half. I have 2,500 27 half. I have 25 on the internet 27 half. Now 3 3,000 out of it 3 2 and a half. I have 3,000 out of it 32 and a half. I have 3,000 down 32 and a half. Down 3,500 now 3,500 down 37 and a half. I have 35 37 high to bed 37 high. I have 37 high 4 42 50. I have 4,000 42 and a high to bed now 4,500 sir. Now 4,500 45 now 7 high 45 7 high $5,000. You $5,000 $5,500 bed. I have 5,000 $5,500 55 $6,000 now $6,000 $5,500 down 6. I have 5,500 $6,000. I have 5,500 down 6,000 down 6,000. So $5,500. So $5,500. Kelsie on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, no sir. Here's back, more back.
G84 is a 1984 Honda VF1000F. Race Tech front forks, Hagen rear shocks. A lot of custom work in this one. It's sharp. It's at no reserve.
Sales at no reserve. I'd get it at $100 down. I'd get it at 5,000 a bid. 5. I'd get it any better. Could have it down. Could have it any better. Could have it $1,000. Let's go. I'd get it 1,000 a bid. $1,000. 1,000 down. I'd get it any better. Could have it down here. I'd get it about 500 a bid. Let's go. I'd get it about $500 on it. I'd get it 1,000 a bid. I'd get it $1,500 now. 1,000 bid. 15. Could have it any better. Could have it about 1,500 a bid. 1,500. 15. Could have it any better. Could have it 1,500 a bid. I'd get it 1,500. 15. Could have it 12 and a half. 15 a bid. I'd get it. You got to be 15 there. 1750. Why not? I'd get it a 70 a bid. I'd get it 2,000 a bid. Man, hit 2. I'd get it any better. Could have it 2,022. 5. Hit 5. I'd get it a 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd get it a 3. I'd get it a 7. I'd get it a 3,000 a bid. I'd get it a 3,000 a bid. Hit 27. Have 3,000. I'd get it a 7 a bid. I'd get it a 3,000. Sean, you want to get 3 bid. You want to get 3 bid. Hit 7 half in the front. Get it a 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd get it any better. Could have a 3 bid. I'd get it a 3. Yes, no. I'd get it a 3,000. Now 3250, ma'am. 3250. 3250. 32 that bid. I'd get it any better. Could have a 3 bid. 250 bid. Hit 3 here. I'd get it a 250 here. Not half. Sold 3,000. Sean. Sold 3,000. Sean.
G86 2014 Moto Guzzi California Custom 1400 cc's. First production year of this model. 5,573 actual miles.
California model down. I'd get it any better. Could have a 10. I'd get it any better. Could have a 10,000. Could have it about 5,000. 5,000 a bit. I'd get it any better. Could have a 2,000. I'd get it again 2. Tier 2. I'd get it a 3. 3, 4. 4,000. I'd get it. Go for it. I'd get it about 4. 5. I'd get it about 5,000 bid. Hit 4. I'd get it any better. Could have it about 5. 5. I'd get it a 4,000. 5. Hit 5 here. I'd get it any better. Could have it a 4,000 bid. I'd get it about $5,000. Hit 5. I'd get it about 45. I'd get it again 5. Get it about 5,000 bid. 5. Hit down 5 here. 45. 5,000. 55 in a bid. Hit 5. I'd get it any better. Could have it 55 bid. I'd get it about 5,000. 55. Hit down 5 here. I'd get it about 55. 55. I'd get it about third here. 5 bid. 55 in a bid. Hit it else $5,500 on it. 5,000. 55 in a bid. Hit 5 here. I'd get it about 55. Hit down 5 bid. 55. 5. I'd get it about 5 here. 55 in a bid. Hit down 5,000 bid. I'd get it about 55. I'd get it about 5 here. 55. I'd have closer to Rick 5,000. Closer to 5. Closer to 10. But probably $7,000 or $8,000 to buy the bike. The bid goes on.
G87 is a 1998 Moto Guzzi V10 Centauro Sport 1,000 cc's. True classic. Good condition overall. It's in running condition.
Out, I'd get it is. I'd get it any better. Could have it a 7,000 bid. I'd get it any better. Could have it about 5. $5,000. Hit 5. I'd get it any better. Could have it a 2,000. Let's go. 2,000 a bid. 2 bid. I'd get it a 2,000 here. I'd get it any better. Could have it 1,000 a bid. 1,000. 1,500 a bid. 1,000. 15 down. 1,000 bid. 1,500 a bid. 1,000 here. I'd get it 1,500 a bid. I'd get it 1,000 under 1,500 now. Hit 15. Could have it any better. Could have it 15. Could have it 1,000. 1,500 a bid. Hit 1,000 under bid. I'd get it any better. Could have it 15. 15 where to go. I'd get it 1,000 here. 1,500 a bid. And down here, I'd get it any better. 12.54. Down 12.50. Hit 1,000 under 12.50. And I'd get it any better. Could have it 12 bid. I'd get it any better. Could have it 15 bid. 15. 15 2. I'd get it 2,000 bid. 2,000. 15. Could have it 2,000 bid. Hit 2. I'd get it any better. Could have it 2 bid. I'd get it any better. Could have 2,000 here. 2,000. Hit it 2. I'd get it any better. Could have snowed. I'd get it 2,000. Last call. Hit 2,000 bid. I'd get it any better. Could have 15 bid. I'd get it 2,000. 15 bid. I'd get it any better. Could have 2 bid. 15. I'd get it 2,000 here. I'd have. Close at 1,500. Close at 15 over 4, closer to 5,000 to buy it.
G88's 1971 Triumph Lister Racer, 700 cc's. This was built and raced by the famous South African racer Colin Lister.
Old Collins bike. I'd get a video, bit of a cut of it about 5,000. 5. I'd get a video, but sir, I'd get a video, bit of a cut of it 2,000 bid. $2,000. $1,000 a bid. $1,000. $1,000 a bid. $1,000. Found 15 bid. 1,000. 15. 15 a bid. I'd get a bit 12 and a half. 15 bid. 15. 15. I'd get a bit of a 17.50 a sir. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. In a 2 here, I'd get a bit 2,000. 22.50. Hit 2 down. Found 5. 5. I'd get a bit 25. 25 here. 22 after 5. 7 a bid. Hit 5 here. Down 7 half. Hit 5 here. Down 7 a bid. I'd get a bit 25. 7 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 bid. 7 half. Hit 5 here. I'd get a bit of 25 bid. I'd get a bit of a 7 bid. 25. 7 have reserve is half. Hit 25 and a bid. 7.50. And Nick going back. Get a bit of a 5 here. Down 7 half. Hit a 5 here. I'd get a bit of a 7 a bid. 25 here. Down 7 a bid. I'd get a bit of bikes for sale. 25 and a bid. Hit a bit of 27 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. Down 7 a bid. 25. Hit a bit of 27 to 50 here. I'd have. Sold her $2,500. Sold $2,500. Alex.
And ladies and gentlemen, a little break in the action here. If you've ever been to a Mecum auction ever before, you know that every day we stop and we have a partner, charity partner, and it's Curing Kids Cancer. We stop and raise some money for them. And we're very fortunate to have the founder and president of Curing Kids Cancer here with us today. She's going to tell you a little bit about the charity and what they do with the money and how it's helping the kids. So here's Grania Owen. Yay!
Thank you, Mark. So isn't it funny how life can change like in a split second? That's exactly what happened to our family. If you look up at the screen there, you will see me and my husband and our 4 children, our 4 boys. And when our twins were 5 years old, one of them was diagnosed with leukemia. Unfortunately, when he was very, very sick, there was a drug that could have saved his life, but the doctors didn't have the money to get it out of the lab and into treatment. So when he was 9 years old, we lost him. I decided that I couldn't let that happen to other families, so I started raising money, sat down at my kitchen table in 2005, and since then, people like you out there, Mecum customers, have helped us raise over $16 million. So why do we do it? Well, because funding for pediatric cancer is so bad. The government gives less than 4% of what they give in total to cancer treatment to children. In fact, Americans spend more at Starbucks in 3 days than the American government spends on pediatric cancer in a whole year. So that's why we need you. And our research has been very blessed. We are now funding some of the best research in the world. That's because we get to know our doctors. And I know exactly where your money goes and what they need it for. So there is one amazing treatment. It's called CAR T-cell therapy. And if you look it up, you'll see that what they do is they take the child's own T-cells, they genetically re-engineer them, put them back in the child. There's no chemo, no radiation, and it only costs $25,000 per child, and they've had a 95% success rate. If you look at the screen right now, you will see a T-cell destroying a cancer cell. That's exactly what it does. And that's what you're helping us to fund. Out of 300 children treated in one cancer center, 285 of them went into remission because of what you help us to do. So thank you for what you've done already, and please keep doing it because the children need you.
Yeah, thank you, Grania. And here's how we raise the money here at Mecum. We just have a little fun with it. We ask someone to make a donation to Curing Kids Cancer. You write your check directly to charity, 100% tax deductible. Write your check, and whoever chooses to donate the most amount will get a gift from Mecum Auctions. This clock, autographed on the back by Frank Mecum, Vegas 2020 for the kids. So the first one of Vegas this year, it's a very collectible clock, first number 1. So Matt's going to ask for a donation in the auction format. Whoever chooses to donate the most amount of money will get a gift from Mecum Auctions. So let's raise some money for the kids.
Let's do it. 100% for the kids, ladies and gentlemen. How much on it? Somebody donate $10,000. $10,000 out. How to get it? Anybody could have somebody donate $5,000. Give $5,000, ladies and gentlemen. How to get it? Give $1,000. $1,000 a bid. $1,000. Donate $1,000. $1,000 a bid. How to get it? $1,000. Here's the right to donate, ladies and gentlemen. 100% tax deductible. It is effective. $1,000. Donate $1,000. $1,000. Thank you. $2,000 a bid. $1,000 is given. Somebody donate $2,000. $1,000. Somebody give $2,000. $2,000 a bid. $2,000 a bid. One thing Grundy didn't touch on CAR T cell therapy treatment. There's no known side effects from it. Now, radiation, chemotherapy, people that go through that are gonna suffer in the long run. There's various side effects from that. There is no known side effect from CAR T cell therapy. These kids come out, they're healthy and they're clean. $2,000. Somebody donate $2,000. $2,000 a bid. Somebody give $2,000 is given. Somebody donate $2,000 a bid. We can do it. $2,000 a bid. $1,000. Anybody give $2,000 on it. $1,000 a bid. Somebody donate $2,000. Here's your last call, folks. $2,000 a bid. $1,000 is given. Somebody donate $2,000. Here, I'd have. Take it $3,000 a bid. $2,000. $3,000. Somebody get $3,000. $2,000. Anybody get $2,500 out there. $2,500 a bid. $2,500 on it. I'd get a $2,000 bid. Anybody get $2,500 down. I'd get a $2,025 here. I'd have. Ladies and gentlemen, another $2,000 given. Another $2,000 for curing kids' cancer. Thank you.
G89 is a 1974 Honda Elsinore. It's a CR250. It's an original untouched bike. It's never been worked on. It's sold on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Old Elsie there. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5,000 a bid. 5. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 5, 4, 3. I'd get a bit of a cut of $1,000 a bid. $1,000. $1,000 a bid. No reserve. Down 2. Hit a 2, 15, 2, 25 here. 25. Hit 2, 25, 3. I'd get a 3 here. Down 5, 35 bid. Hit 3. I'd get a bit about 5, 35 here. I'd get a 3 bid. 35, 4. Hit $4,000. 5, 45 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it about 45. Hit 45 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 4. I'd get a bit of a 5, 45 bid. I'd get a bit of a 45 bid. Hit a bit of a 5,000 a bid. And down 5,000 down. I'd get a bit of a 5, 55 in a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 grand. 55 in a bid. Hit 5 here. $5,500 on it. 5,000. Hit 55, 6,000 in a bid. I'd get a bit of a 55, 6,000 down. Hit 6 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 55 bid. I'd get a 6,000. 55. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 600 bid. I'd get a bit of a 55 in the else. 6,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of it. 55 here. I'd get a bit of a 6,000. Sold $5,500. Sold $5,500. Kelsey's on the internet.
G90's a 1993 Honda RS 125. This is a brand new motorcycle from Japan. Sold on a bill of sale. It is at no reserve.
Sales at no reserve. I'd get a bit of a 5,000 a bid. 5. I'd get a bit of a cut of looks like it. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. Somebody get 2. 2,000 a bid. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 1,000. 1,000 a bid. 1,000 down. I'd get a bit of a pond here. 15. I'd get a bit down 2,000 a bid. Hit down 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. Hit a 2 here. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 2,000. I'd get a bit of a 2 here. 2,000 down. Hit a bit of a 2. Down 5. I'd get a bit of a 25 here. 25. Hit down 5 bid. I'd get a 2 to bid. I'd get a bit of a 25 here. I'd get a bit of a bid. You want to get 25? Hit 2,000 down. I'd get a bit of a 25. Hit 25 here. I'd get a bit of a 25. I'd get a 2,000 bid. Hit a bit of now 3,000 a bid. I'd get a 3,000 down. Hit a 3. I'd get a bit of a 3 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. I'd get a 3,000 bid. Hit 3. I'd get a bit of Robin's Way. Get a bit of a 3,000. Get a bit of a 3, 7 and a 3. I'd get a 3,000 bid. Hit a 3. I'd get a 3,000 bid. I'd get a now 3, 7 half now 3. Now 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd get a bit of a 3 bid. I'd get a 3,000 here. I'd get a 3,000. You want to get 3 grand bid? I'd get a bit of a 7. I'd get a bit of a 3,000 here. 250 bid. Down 250. Hit 250 bid. I'd get a bit of a 535 here. I'd get a bit of a 5. Hit a 5. I'd get a bit of a 535 bid. I'd get a 3,500 bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a 5 7 bid. I'd get a 35 7 half. Hit 5 here. Down 70 guys wanted 35 7 half. Hit 35 bid. I'd get a bit of a 7 bid. I'd get a bit of a 35 last call. 37 15. Sold it $3,500. Sold $3,500 Robin's Way.
G92 is a 2000 Kawasaki ZX9R Ninja 900 cc's. It's highly unlikely you're going to find a cleaner one than this one.
There it is. I'd get a bit of a 10. I'd get a bit of a 10. $5,000 on it. 5. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. I'd get a bit of 2,000, 3,000 a bid. 2, 3. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 3,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd get a bit of a 3 here. I'd get a bit of a 3. I'd get a 2 bid. I'd get a 2,500 a bid. Hit 2,000. Hit a bit of 5. Hit 25 here. I'd get a bit of a 25. I'd get a bit of a 2. I'd get a bit of 2 yet. And I'd get a DC2 there. And I'd get a bit of a 2,025 bid. Hit 25, I'd get it at the end, could have it, could have it over 25 bid. Hit 2,000 here, 25, 3, I'd get it over 27, and 3, I'd get it over, we got 27 pride, and I'd get it over 27, half down, 3 round bid. Hit 3 down, 250, could have it over 3 here, 250 bid. Hit 3 here down to the bid, I'd get it over 3,000, 250 bid. Hit down 5, I'd get it over 35, 35, 35, I'd get it over 250 down 5. Hit 35 bid, I'd get it over 5, 35 bid, I'd get it over 32, 50 some bid, I'd get it over 35, get 32 that bid, I'd get it over 35 bid. Hit 5, I'd get it over 80 bid, could have it over 5, I'd get it over 35 bid, I get 32.50, $3,500 on it, I'd get it over 35 bid. Hit 32 that bid, I'd get it over 5 here, I'd get it over 35 bid. Hit a 5 reserve is hot, 32 up to 5, I'd get it. 35 bid, I'd get it over 5, and down 5 bid, all in or done, I'd get it over 35 bid, hit 32.50, could have been 80 bid, could have been over 5, I'd get it over 3,500, sold 32.50, sold 3,250, Laura Landis his way.
G94 is a 2003 Suzuki TL1000R. It's in a rare black and yellow. It's been dealer maintained. Here you go.
There it is. I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been over 10 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about $5,000, and a 5 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been 1,000 bid, I'd could have been again bond here 2, hit a 2 tier, I'd could have been over 2 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have $1,000, hit a bid, 2, hit 3, I'd could have been a 3, I'd could have been about 4, could have been 80 bid, could have been 4,000, hit 4 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about 4, 5, could have been about $4,000 bid, hit a bid, 4 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about 4, I'd could have been about 4, I'd could have been 35, hit 35 here, I'd could have been about 35 bid, hit a 5 bid, I'd could have been about 3 bid, I'd could have been about 535, I'd could have been 3,500 bid. 3,500. Hit 3, I'd could have been over 35. Hit down 5 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about 5, could have been about 5 bid, 35 bid. Hit 35 bid, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about 5. Anybody else, $3,500 on it. 35 bid. Hit 5, I'd could have a safety, I'd could have been about 35 bid. Hit 35, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about 3, I'd could have a 3,000 bid, I'd could have been 3, I'd could have been 7, down 3,000. I'll do that down 3,000 bid. Hit 7, half down 3 grand bid. Hit a 3, I'd could have been about 27, half down 3. Hit 3, I'd could have been 80 bid, could have been about 7 bid, I'd could have a 3 bid, I'd could have been about 7, half, could have been about 3,000 bid. Get 27 at bid. Anybody else? 3,000 a bid. I'd could have a 27.53. Hit a 3 bid. I'd could have an 80 bid. Could have a 3 grand. Could have got 27 at bid. I'm asking $3,000 on it. 27 half. 3 grand bid. You want 3 on the bike off the walk? 3,000 a bid. 3 down 3. I'd could have an 80 bid. Could have a 3 do it. I'd could have an 80 bid. Could have a 7 at 3. Hit 3 bid. I'd could have it with 3,000 do it. I'd could have an 80 bid. Could have a 3 bid. Hit 3. Could have an 80 bid. Could have a 3,000 a bid. 3. I'd could have a 7 at 3. I'd could have a last call. Here we go. 3,000 I have. Sir, raise your bid to $3,500. You own the bike. $3,500. If you want it, $3,500. You own it right now. That'd be the Mecum rule. You raise your bid to $3,500, we sell it. Does he have a counter? It is. Close it at $2,750. Close it at $2,750. You got $3,250. That opens up a new door. You got $3,250, doctor. Yeah, $3,250 is the bid. Hey, Del, turn around. $3,250. Reserve is off. $3,250. $3,500 now. Now, sir, you want to give $3,500. $3,250. $3,500 bid. Reserve is off. She's going to sell $3,500. Anybody else? $3,500 bid. Sold $3,250. Sold $3,250. Thank you, Laura.
G95 is a 1973 Honda XR 75cc's. First year for this model. These are rare and hard to find. This one's restored to OEM specifications. Look at its sparkle.
Out, I'd get a bit of a dude, I'd get a bit of a cut of is this one, I'd get a bit of a 10 here, I'd get a bit of a gotcha, 10, 5,000 a bid, 5, I'd get a bit of a 5 grand bid, I'd get a bit of 1,000, 2,000 a bid, 1,000 under 2, hit a 2 bid, I'd get a bit of 3, get a bit of 3, down 3, I'd get a bit of a 4, down 4,000 a bid, hit 3, I'd get a bit of a 4,000 a bid, I'd get a 3,000, 4,000, hit a bit of 4, I'd get a bit of a 4,000, down 35, down 4,000 a bid, hit 35, 4, down 45, I get 4 pair, 45, 5,000 a bid now net, hit 5, 80 bit of a cut of 5,000 a bid, hit 5, I'd get a 80 bit of a cut of about 45, 5,000 a bid, I'd cut of about $5,000. Hit 5, I'd cut of 80 bit of a cut of about 5 bid, I'd cut of about 5,000 a bid. Hit 45 bid, I'd cut of 80 bit of a cut of about 5 here. Net, you want back in, I'd cut of about 5,000. Hit down 5 bid, I'd cut of 80 bit of a cut of about 45, 5,000 a bid. Hit down 5 bid, I'd cut of 80 bit of a cut of about 45 bid, I'd cut of about 5,000 a bid. 45, $5,000. Hit down 5 bid, I'd cut of 80 bit of a cut of about 5 bid, I'd cut of about 45, I'd cut of about, hold on, I'd cut of about 45, 5,000 a bid. 45, $5,000. I'd get a bit of it is. Close it at 4,500. Close it at 45. Takes $6,000 to buy.
G96, 1974 Yamaha TY250. first year of the trials bike for Yamaha. It's restored by a veteran Yamaha mechanic. This one's sold on a bill of sale.
There it is. I'd get a bit of a 10. I'd get a bit of 5,000. 5. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. I'd get 2 here. I'd get a bit of a 2, 3. 3, get a bit of a 3 bid. I'd get a bit of a 3,000 bid. I'd get a bit of 25, 3. Hit 3 to 35. I'd get a bit of a 4,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 4, 45. Hit 45 bid. I'd get a bit of a 4 bid. 45. I'd get a bit of a 45 a bid. Hit 4. I'd get a bit of a 45. 4,000. 45 a bid. Hit 4 here. I'd get a bit of a 5,000 on down. 45. 5,000 and a 55 bid. I'd get a bit of a 55 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a 55 a bid. $5,000 55 a bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a 6,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of 55 6,000. 55. Get a bit of a 6,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 55 6 here. Hit 55 bid. I'd get a bit of 6,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 6,000 a bid. Get $5,500 on it. 6,000 now. Hit 6 here. Down 5. I'd get a bit of a 5. I'd get a sells away. 6,005 reserves up. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a 6 here. Down 5. Hit down 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. 6,000. Get a bit of a 5 bid. Hit 6 here. I'd get a bit of guys wanted. I'd get a 65 reserves out. Sells away. Hit 65 in a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. I'd get a 65 in a bid. And I'd get a bit of a 5 y'all done. I'd get a 65 on it. I'd get a hammers up, hammers high. And I'd get a 65 here. Died half. Sold 6,000. Sold $6,000 Alex's way.
G97's a 1985 Yamaha TY350. Most of the original is restored by a 40-year veteran Yamaha mechanic.
Out, I'd get a bit of a Yamaha time here. 5,000 a bid. 5 here. I'd get a bit of a 3. 3,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 3 2. I'd get a 1,000 a bid. 1,500 a bid. And a 2 here 2. And a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 5. I'd get a bit of a 25 3 bid. And a 3 bid. I'd get a bit of a 3 down 25 3 down 5. Hit 3. I'd get a bit of a 5 3 up here. I'd get a bit of reserves. I'll sell away 4,000 now. Hit 35 4. Hit 4. I'd bid. I'd get a bit of a 4. I'd get a bit of a 35. 4,000 now. Hit 35 bid. I'd get a bit of a 4 down 35. A bit of a 4 35 3750 is now. Hit 35. I'd get a bit of a 37 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 5 3750. And down 5 here. I'd get a bit of a 7 bid. I'd get a bit of a 35 last call. 37 to 5 half. Sold $3,500. Sold $3,500 to the Kelsie net.
G98's a 1912 Indian board track racer. It's a single. It's in great condition. It's been restored. There's very few of these left. Are this correct? Here we go. Sold on a bill of sale.
I'd get a sold on the bill, sale down. I'd get a bit of time down. I'd get a bit of 58,000 a bid. 58. I'd get a bit of a 40 bid. I'd get a bit of a 30,000. And 30 bid. I'd get a bit of a 10,000. Here we go. And a 10. I'd get a bit of a 10. 12 bid. I'd get a bit of a 12 bid. I'd get a bit of a 12. 15,000. 15 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 15 here. 12. 15. 17. And 17. Get about 17. 17. I'd get a bit of a 20,000. Hit 20. Get a bit of a 20,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of 17. I'd get a 20. Hit 20,000 bid. 22. I'd get a bit of 2 bid. Hit 22. I'd get a bit of a 1. 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 here. I'd get a bit of a 21. 2. Hit 21. I'd get a bit of a 2 down. I'd get a bit of 22,000. And not yet. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 20 to 2. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 20. Get a bit of a 2 bid. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 20,000. I'd get a bit of a 22,000. And I'd get a bit how far darker. Get a bit of a 22 bid. Hit 20. Get a bit of a 22 bid. I'd get a bit of a 22. Hit 20. Get a bit of a 22 bid. I'd get a bit of a Jamie. You got 20 yet. I'd get a 21. It would get 1,000 a bid. Hit 21. I'd get a bit of a par. Get a bit of a 20. I'd get a 20,000 a bid. Hit 20. I'd get a 20 yet. I'd get a bit of a 20 grand bid. Hit 20,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a red. I'd get a bit of 20. I'd get a 20 down 1. And I'd get a bit of reserves up and away. I'd get a 20,000. Hit 20's a bid. 20,000 a bid. Hit 20. I'd get a bit of a 1. I'd get a bit of a 1. I'd get a telephone. You want back 20,000. Hit 1. I'd get a bit of all day's work. Get a bit of a 1 pound. I'd get a 20,000 a bid. Hit 20 bid. I'd get a bit of 21,000. Sold 20,000. Sold $20,000 on the phone.
G99's a 1946 Harley-Davidson WL. That makes it a 45. It had a 2-year restoration completed with most of the original parts.
There it is. I'd get a bit of a Harley time period. I'd get a bit of a 20. 20 10 bid. I'd get a bit of a 20 bid. I'd get a bit of 15. 15. So to get 10,000 a bid. Hit 10. I'd get a bit of a 10. 5,000 if we need him. I'd get a bit of a 5. I'd get a 6,000. 5 6 7 7. I'd get a bit 8,000. 8,000 on a bid. 9. Get a bit of a now 10. I'd get a bit of a 10. 11 a bid. And a 12. I'd get a bit of a 13. 14. Get a bit of a 14. 15,000 a bid. And a 16. I'd get a 16. 15. Get a 16,000. And 15 a bid. I'd get a 16. 16. I'd get a bit of a 16,000 bid. And a 17 bid. I'd get a bit of reserve. South sells away 17,000. I'm with Rick at 16. 17,000 a bid. In 17 bid. I'd get a 16. Get a bit of a 17. 17,000. In 16. I'd get a bit of a 17. I'd get a bit of a 17. 16 bid. 17. And a bit of 17. 16 5. In 16 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. I'd get a bit of a 16 5 bid. Y'all done over there. 16,500. Sold 16, sold $16,000, Ricardo.
G100's a 1993 Harley-Davidson FLS TN Heritage. This is known as a Moo Glide. The first year for the Moo Glide. Only 1 year for this color, actually. Believed to be only 9,044 miles.
Out, I'd get a bit, I'd get a bit. Oh, the Moo Glide. I'd get a bit. That explains the cowhide seat. I'd get a bit, a 30. 30. I'd get a bit, not just a pretty face. I'd get a bit, a 20 here. I'd get a bit, a 10,000 a bid. 10 bid. I'd get a bit, a 10 to get a bid. I'd get a bit of a 10,000 a bid. Hit 10. I'd get a bit, a got a beard. I'd get a bit of a 10. I'd get a bit of a 5,000 a bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a 5. I'd get a bit, got him doctor. Get a bit of a 5. I'd get a bit of Frank Young. I'd get a bit of a 5. Anybody? Does anybody know? I'd get a bit of a 5,000 a bid. 5, 7,000. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a 7,000 bid. Hit 5. Anybody ever get a bit of a 7,000 bid? I'd get a bit of a 5 here. $7,000 at 5, 7 a bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit. Got him. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit of a 5, 6,000 bid. Hit 5 here. I'd get a 6,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a $5,000. 6,000. Hit 5. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a 6,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5,000 here. 6,000. 7 a bid. Hit 7. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit 8,000. 8,000 bid. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit 8,000 paid. I'd get a bit 7, 8, 9. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit 8,000 bid. Hit 9. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit 10. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit of a 10. 9,000 bid. $8,000. 9,000 on the Moo Glide. 9,000. 8,000. 9. Hit $8,000 9. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit of 9,000 a bid. $8,000 get a bit of a 9 here. Last call 9,000 a bid. $8,000 get a bit of a 9,000 a bid. I'd get a 9,000. Closer to 8,000. Closer to $8,000. Less than halfway there.
G101. This is a 1967 Montgomery Ward's Riverside 260 Scrambler. This is from the Fast Eddie Houts collection. This is 25 more of those to come today. It's rarely seen. It's at no reserve.
There you have it. I'd get a bit, I'd get a bit of a Fast Eddie collection now. I'd get a bit of a 10 here. I'd get a bit, of a 5,000 a bid. 5 hit, no reserve. I'd get a bit, of a 5 here. 5,000 a bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of $1,000. Here we go. And I'd get a bit of 1,000 a bid. $1,000 down. I'd get a bit of 1,000. 1,000 bid. I'd get a bit of 1,000 here. And I'd get a bit of $1,000 on it. Who wants in? 1,000 a bid. $1,000 down. A $500 bid. Here we go. And I'd get a bit of a $500 on it. 500. Hit 5 down. 1,000 a bid. 1,000 down. I'd get a bit of a 5 bid. I'd get a bit of a 7 a bid. And now 1,000. I'd get a bit of 1,000 here. 1250. Hit down bid. 12 a bid. I'd get a bit of 15. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 bid. I'd get a bit of 2,000. Hit a bit of 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2 here. I'd get a bit of 15 down 2. Hit a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2,000. Hit a bit of 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2 here. I'd get a bit of 2,000 a bid. $2,000 on her. Hit 2,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 15 2. And I'd get a bit of a 2 here. I'd get a bit of 15 there. I'd get a bit of you're 15 already. 2,000. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 here. Anybody get 1750? Well, I'd get a bit. Anybody else 1750 bid. 15 a bid. Anybody get 1750 bid. I'd get a bit. Anybody get a bit of 1,500. 1,715. Sold at 1,500. Sold $1,500. Ricardo.
G102 is also from the Fast Eddie Houts collection. They're all at no reserve, by the way. This one's a 1968 Hodaka Ace 100. It looks like new. It's only 2,000 miles on it.
Looking good. I'd get a bit of a 5,000. 5. I'd get a bit of a 3. Get a bit of a 3 2 here 2. Give $1,000 on it. 2,000. Head 2 bid now. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of you got 1,000 yet. I'd get a bit of 1,000 a bid. Hit a bit of $1,000 bid. I'd get a bit of 1,000 now. 1,000. 2,000. 15 down 2. Into 2 here. I'd get a bit of a 2 down 2 down 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 here down 2. Man, you get 2 down 5 here. 25. Hit 5 here. I'd get a 25 bid. I'd get a 2,000 bid. 25. Hit 5 here. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. I'd get a 3,000 bid. I'd get a bit of 3. Hit 3. I'd get a 7 and 3. Get a 3 fan bid. I'd get a bit of a 3. I'd get a 3,000 a bid. Hit a bit of 3 to 5. Get a bit of a 35 bid. 35. Hit 3 bid. I'd get a bit of a 5. 35 here. I'd get a 3. I'd get a bit of a 5. 35 bid. Hit 3. I'd get a bit of a 5 here. 35. I'd get a bit of a 35 down $4,000 bid. Hit a 4 bid. I'd get a bit of a 4. Down 4. I'd get a bit of a 35. I'd get a bit of a 40. Only 37 half. Now 4. Now 4,000 a bid. Now 4. I'd get a bit of a 7 half. Get a bit of a 4,000 bid. Get a bit of a 37 half. 4. Hit 37 half. Get a bit of a 4,000 a bid. I'd get a 30. I'd get a 37 half. 4. Hit 4,000 here. I'd get a bit of a $4,000. Get a bit of 4,000. Sold 3,750. Sold 3,750. Alexander.
G103 from Fast Eddie's, a 1977 Bultaco Astro. It's been fully restored. It's offered on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Sales at no reserve. I'd get a bit of Astro. I'd get a bit of a 10 here. I'd get a bit of a really. Get a bit of even better. I'd get a bit of a 7 here. 5,000 a bid. Hit 5,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 1,000 a bid. Let's go. 1,000 a bid. I'd get a 2,000 bid. A down 2, 25 here. 3 down 3. I'd get a bit of 3,000 down 3 down 5. Hit 5 down 4,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 4. I'd get a bit of a 4 down a bid. I'd get a bit of 4. 45 bid. Hit 45 bid. I'd cut it 45. Ben carries the mail. I'd cut it 4 bid. 45 and under bid. In 4,000 bid. 45 here. I'd cut it 45. I'd cut it 5,000 under now. And new one there. Rick here. 5,000 now. 55. Rick about 10 o'clock there. Down 5 here. 55 and a bid. In 5,000 bid. 55. At 55 bid. You want to get 55 bid? I'd cut it on 55. At 5 bid. I'd cut it 55 here. 5,000. 55 and a bid. In 5 here. I'd cut it a 6,000 bid. I'd cut it $6,000. You missed your turn, sir. 6,000 bid. I'd cut it 55. And if it doesn't 6,000, I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it 55 bid. I'd cut it 6,000 bid. At last call, y'all. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it 6,000 bid. Sold 55. Sold $5,500. Ricardo.
G104 is a 1967 Bultaco Persang, also from Eddie. It's restored in 2007. It's offered on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
5,000 on a bid. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it on here. I'd cut it on 5, 4, 3, 2. Hit 2,000 a bid. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it 1,000. 15 bid. 1,000 under 1,500 a bid. 1,000 under 15. 15. 2, 2, 2, 2. Down 25 here. 25. Hit at 5 here. I'd cut it at 25. I'd cut it at 2,000. I'd cut it at 25 bid. 25. Hit it at 3,000 a bid. I'd cut it at 3,000. Hit 3. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it at 25 bid. I'd cut it at 3,000 under bid. Hit it at 3 bid. I'd cut it at 3. Down 25. Cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 3,000. At 3 bid. I'd cut it at 5, 35, 35, 35. I'd cut it at 4. At 4. I'd cut it at 4,000 a bid. And down 4,000. And at 4 bid. I'd cut it at 4. I'd cut it at 4. Down 4. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 4,000 a bid. Down 45. Now 45. I'd cut it at 4,500 on it. 4,000. 45 bid. Hit 4. I'd cut it at 45. Last call, y'all. 4,000 under 5. And at 45 bid. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 4,500. Sold 4,000. Sold $4,000. Nicholas.
G105 is a 2001 Ducati MH900E. This is a running example. Starts right up. Service was performed by Go AZ Ducati in Scottsdale, Arizona.
And I'd cut it. I'd cut it about 40. 40,000 a bid. 40. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it out. I'd cut it a bid. Cut it at 30,000 a bid. At 30 bid. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it at 20 bid. 10,000. How about that? At 10 a bid. I'd cut it at 10. At 10 bid. I'd cut it 80 bid. I'd cut it at 10. I'd cut it at 5,000. 7 here. 10. I'd get 10. I'd cut it at 12. I'd cut it at 12. Nobody 12. I'd cut it at 15,000 a bid. And 15. 15. 15. I'd cut it at 12 here. 15,000 a bid. 15. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 12 here. I'd cut it at 15,000 a bid. 15,000. 15 a bid. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 15. 15. 17. I'd cut it at 17,000. 15. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 17 here. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 70 bid. At 15. Cut it at 17. I'd cut it at 17. 70. Double 70. 20. At 20,000 a bid. Now 20. I'd cut it at 80 bid. I'd cut it at 20. Brian Jamie, you want to get 20,000. At 17 bid. At 20 to 2. I'd cut it at 2 bid. 22. At 2. I'd cut it at 5. At 5. Cut it at 25. Down 5 bid. At 2. I'd cut it at 5 here. 25 bid. I'd cut it at $2.5. And down 5 bid. I'd cut it at 5. 5. I'd cut it at 2. 3. Cut it at 23,000. At 22. 3. I'd cut it at a little done. I'd cut it at 23 grand bid. At 3. I'd cut it at 3 here. I'd cut it at 23,000. Closer to 22. Closer to 22. Over $30,000 a buy.
G106, the 1972 Moto Guzzi 850 Eldorado, 850 cc's, rare colored combination. I like this one. Everything's been repainted except for the headlight and the cell. Yeah, it's got original paint. It rides great. It looks good too.
And somebody give $18,000 here. You better get $15,000. You better get 10. At $10,000 here. You better get 10 bid. You better get 10,000. You better get 10. You better get 5, 6, 6,000. You better get 5 bid. 6, 7. At 7,000. You better get 7. You better get 7. You better get 6 and now 7, 8. 8,000. You better give 8 bid. You better give 8. You better get 7. You better give 8. I have 7,000. 8,000. You better get 7's the bid. You better give 8 bid. You better give $8,000. I have 7,000. You better give 8 bid. You better get 9,000. You better give 8, 9. At $8,000, you give 9,000. You better give 8 bid. You better get 9 here. You better get 10. At $10,000 bid, you better get 9, 10, 11. 11,000, 11 bid, 11,000, 12. At $12,000 bid, you better get 12 bid, 11 here. You better get 12. I have 11,000. You better get 12,000. 11's a bid. You better get 12. I have 11,000. You better get $12,000. 13. I have 12 back there with Ben. 13. Reserve is up. At 13,000. You better get 13. You better get 13,000. At $13,000 here. You better get 13 bid. You better get 12 bid. You better get 13. I have $12,000 bid. You better get 13. 14. At 14,000. You better get 14. You better get $14,000. At 14,000 now. You better get $15,000. I have 14 bid. You better get 15. At 15,000. You better get 14. You better get 15. At 14,000. You better get 15,000. So $14,000, Ben.
G107's a 1967 Triumph TR6R that makes it a 650. It was restored in 1999 by Buzz Christopherson.
And $20,000 here. You better get 20 bid. You better get 20. You better get 6,000. You better get 7. At 7,000, 8,000. You better give 8 bid. You better get 9 here. You better give 8, 9. I have $8,000 bid. You better get 9,000. You better get $8,000 is bid. Anybody give $9,000 for it? 8,000. You better give 8,500. At $8,500 bid. You better give 8 bid. You better give $8,500. You get 5 bid. You better give 8,500. At $8,000 bid. You better give $8,500 here. You better give 5 bid. You better give 85. At 8,000. You better give 8,500. Close the bid at $8,000. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G108's a 1979 Honda CR125 Elsinore. It's got the 1 year only 23-inch front tire. It is a restored bike. It's sold on a bill of sale.
And somebody give $8,000 here. You better give 8 bid. You better get $2,000 bid. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid. You better get 2. You better get 25. You better get 7 bid. You better get 7. You better get $3,000. 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 32. At $3,200 now. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get 3,200. At $3,200 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get 3,000. You better get 3,200. I have $3,000 bid. You better get $3,200 bid. You better get 3,200. At $3,000. $32, 35. I have 32. You better get 35. Reserve is off at $3,200 bid. You better get $3,500 here. You better get 2 bid. You better get 35. I have $3,200 bid. You better get $3,500 here. You better get 32. You better get 33. Sold $3,200. Sold $3,200. Nick.
G109's a 1985 Yamaha YZ250. Restoration was complete in 2018. This one starts, runs, and rides like new, the seller says.
$5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get $2,000 bid. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 here. You better get $2,500 bid. You better get 25. 7. At $2,700 bid. You better get 7. You better get 3. At $3,000 here. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get $3,000. I have 27 bid. You better get 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 32. At $3,200 bid, you better get 2 bid. You better get 2, 2, 3 bid. You better get 3,200. I have $3,000 bid. You better get $3,200 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3,200. I have $3,000 bid. You better get $3,200 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3,200. Anybody get $3,200 for it? $3,000 is bid. Anybody get 32? Anybody get 31? $3,100. At $3,100 here, you better get $3,000 bid. You better get $3,100. Close the bid at $3,000. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G110's a 1977 Honda Goldwing with a sidecar. New paint, starts, run, and drives good. It is sold with lot number G1101, the sidecar.
And somebody get $10,000 here. You better get 10 bid. You better get 5. At $5,000, you better get $5,000 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5. You better get 4. At $4,000, you better get 4 bid. You better get $3,000. Somebody get $2,000. Somebody get $2,000 here. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2. 1,000. You better get 15. At $1,500, $2,000 now. You better get 2,500. At $3,000 bid. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. I have $2,500 bid. You better get 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. At $2,500 bid. You better get $3,000 bid. You better get $3,000. At $2,500 bid. You better get $3,000 here. You better get 3. At $3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get $3,000. You get 3. $2,750 bid. Now $3,000. You better get 3 and again 2.5. At 32.5 again 2.5 here. You better get 35. At $3,500 now. You better get 35. I have $3,250 bid. You better get 3,500. At 37.5 now. You better get $750 bid. You better get 35. 37.5. Close the bid at $3,500. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G112's a 1990 Ducati Sport 750. Nice for its age, very clean. Believed to be low mileage, well taken care of bike.
Somebody give $10,000 here. You better get 10 bid. You better get 10 here. You better get 10 5. 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5. You better get $2,000 bid. You better get 2,500. I have $2,000 bid. You better get 25. Now 3. You better get $3,000. At 25 is the bid. You better get $3,000. You get 2,750. At 2,500. It's number 112. $2,000. 2,500. $2,000 bid. Anybody get $2,500? At $2,500 bid. Anybody get $2,000 bid. Anybody get 22? At $2,200 bid. Anybody get 22? Anybody get 3? Put up at 4 bid. Anybody get 5 bid. Anybody get 6? At $2,700 bid. Anybody get 6? 7. I have $2,600 bid. Anybody get 7 bid. Anybody get 2,700? At $2,600 is the bid. Anybody get $2,700 for it? At 27, 28. I have 27, 8, 9. At 29, 3. At $3,000 here, you better get 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3,000. At 3,000, you better get 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3, 2. Nope, got 3 on the phone. You got to be 3,200. At $3,200 bid. You better get 3 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2 bid. Reserve is off. At 32, 35. At $3,500 bid. You better get $3,500. You get 32. You better get 3,500. At $3,700 now. You better get 35 bid. You better get 37. At $3,700 bid. You better get 35 is the bid. You better get 37. At $3,700 bid. You better get 37 4. At 4,000. You better get 4 bid. You better get 4. You better get 37 4. I have $3,700 bid. You better get 4,000. You better get 4. At 4,000. You better get $3,700 bid. You better get 4,000. 38. 39. 38. 39. $3,900 bid. You better get 8 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get 39. At $3,800 bid. You better get $3,900. You give 8 bid. You better get 39. Now $4,000. $4,000. $4,000 here, you better get 4. Now 42. At $4,200 bid. You better get 4,000. You better get 4,200. I have $4,000. 4,200. Sold $4,000. Wait on the telephone.
G113 from Fast Eddie's a 1958 Royal Enfield Fury 500. It's a big thumper wearing number 20. No reserve.
Selling in no reserve. Somebody get 10,000. You better get 10.5. At 5,000. You better get 6,000. You better get 6, 7. At 7,000. You better get 7. You better get 8. You better get 8. You better get 9. At 9,000. You better get 9. You better get 10 bid. You better get 10, 11. 11,000. 11 bid. You better get 500. At 10,500. At 10.5 bid. You better get 5. Now 11. 11,000. 11 bid. 11 here. You better get 10.5 bid. 11. I have $10,500 bid. Anybody give $11,000 for it? At 10.5 bid. 11. Yes, sir. Sold $10,500. Blake.
G114 for Fast Eddie's in 1980 Godden Speedway. It's in as race condition. It's offered on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Selling in no reserve. Somebody get 10,000. You better get 10.5. At 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get 2,000. You better get 2. Somebody get $2,000 for it. You better get 2,000. Give $1,000. $1,000 here. You better get 1,000. You better get 1,000. $1,500 bid. You better get $2,000 here. You better get 2. And now $2,500 bid. You better get $3,000 bid. You better get 3. I have $2,500 bid. You better get 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 25 3. At $2,500 bid. You better get 3,000. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 27.50. At 27.5. 25, 27.53. At $3,000 now. You better get 3. I have 27.50 bid. You better get 3,000. At $2,750 is the bid. Anybody get $3,000 for it? At 27 a higher bid. You better get 3,000. Sold $2,750, Ben.
G115 from Fast Eddie's a 1966 Poltaco Matisse. Means mongrel in French, by the way. His first bike Ed rode in competitions. Offered on a bill of sale at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 10,000. You better get 10. At $10,000 bid. You better get 10. You better get 1,000. You better get 2. At $2,000 bid. You better get 2 bid. You better get $2,000. I have $1,000 here. You better get $2,000 bid. You better get 1,500. At 1,500, $2,000 now. You better get 2 bid. You better get 2. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid. You better get $2,000 bid. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid. You better get 3,000. Now you better get 3 bid. You better get 3. At 3,000, 3,500. At $3,500, 4,000. You better get 4 bid. You better get 4. 45. At $4,500 bid. You better get 4,500. At $4,500 bid. You better get 4,000. You better get 4,500. At $4,500 bid. You better get 4 bid. You better get 45. At 45, 5,000. Now you better get 5 bid. You better get 45, 5. I have $4,500 bid. You better get 5,000. You better get 5. At 5,000. 45. 47 and a half. Now $5,000. I got $4,750. Asking $5,000. Huh? I see that. I got 4,750. Asking $5,000. Ignore the board. Use your ear. The bid is $4,750. Anybody give 5,000? 5,250. 52 and a half. $5,000 bid. 52.50. 52 and a half. 5,000. Anybody give 52 and a half? Sold $5,000, Jordy. Sold $5,000, Jordy.
G116 from Vast Eddie's, a 1967 Bultaco Matador Enduro, fully restored in 2009 by Brian Bellman. It's offered at a bill of sale at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get $5,000. Yeah, you better get five. At 5,000, you better get five. Yeah, you better get $2,000. Yeah, you better get two. Number 116. Oh, okay. Tech is here now. Let's give Tech a big round of applause. What do you have? 2,000, 25, now 3. 3,000, you better get 3. At $3,000, you better get 3. You better get $3,500, you better get 3,500. At 4,000, you better get 4. Bid, you better get 4. You better get $3,500 bid, you better get 4,000. I have $3,500 bid, you better get 4. Now $4,500 bid, you better get 4,500. At 45, and now $5,000 bid, you better get 5 here. You better get 47 and a half. 47.50. 47 and a half. 5. 5,000, you better get 5 bid, you better get 47 and a half. 5. 52 and a half. At 5 bid, you better get 2 and a half here. You better get 52.50. At 52 and a half here, you better get 2 and a half here. You better get 52.50. At 5,500. 52 and a half. 55. At 52 and a half bid, you better get $5,500. You get 5,500. Sold $5,250. Jordy sold.
G117 from Fast Eddie's, a 1967 Bultaco El Bandito, restored by Ken Tillabine in 1997. It's offered on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. Somebody get 10,000. You better get 10. You better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get 2. You better get 3. You better get 3. You better get $3,000. 4. At 4,000, you better get 3, 4, 5. At 5,000, you better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get 4. You better get 5. I have $4,000 bid. You better get 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get 4,500. At $4,500, 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5. I have $4,500 bid. You better get 5,000. You better get 5. At 4,500, 5, 55. I have 5,000. You better get $5,500 bid. You better get 55. At $5,000 bid. You better get $5,500 here. You better get 5,500. 52 and a half. Now 55. 5,500. 52 and a half. You better get $5,500 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5,500. 57 and a half. 55 bid. $5,750 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 57 and a half. Sold $5,000, Laura.
G118. It's a 1969 Honda
$5,500.
Z50.
$5,500.
Fully restored back to the original
Megan.
look, but it's got an 88cc big bore engine kit. It's offered on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. 8,000. You better get 8. You better get 7. At 7,000. You better get $6,000 here. You better get 2,000. You better get 2, 3. At $3,000 bid. You better get 2. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid. You better get $2,500. You get 2,500. At $2,000 here. You better get $2,500 bid. You better get $2,500. At $2,500 bid. You better get $2,250. At 22 and a half here. You better get $2,250 bid. You better get $2,250. At $2,000 bid, you better get 22 and a half here. You better get 50 bid. You better get $2,250. At $2,250. At $2,000 bid, you better get 22 and a half here. You better get 2,000. He was saying 1,000. Oh. Okay. Well, then I've got 1,000. 2,000. $1,500. It's going to sell. Anybody get 1,250? Lovely. I got $1,250 right there. Now $1,500. Now $1,750. Now $2,000. Now $2,250. $2,250. $2,000 bid. Anybody get 22 and a half? Now $2,500. $2,500. $2,500. 22 and a half bid. Anybody get 2,500? Sold. $2,250. Chris.
G119 is a 1970 Honda CT70, fully restored. This one's street legal, current, up-to-date registration. It's offered at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody give 8,000. You better give 8. You better give 7. At 7,000. You better give $5,000. You better give 5 bid. You better get $2,000. Somebody get $2,000. You better get 2. Anybody get $2,000 bid? You better get $1,000 for it. $1,000. $1,250. $1,500. $1,500 bid. You better get 15. At $1,500. 17 and a half bid. You better get $2,000. At $2,000. You better get 2 bid. 22 and a half. At $2,000 bid. 2 and a half. 5 bid. You better get 2,753. At $3,000 bid, you better get 3 bid. I think I fixed that. At 32 and a half, 32 and a half. 3's the bid. You better get 2 and a half. At $3,000 bid, you better get 32 and a half. Here, you better get 3 bid. 3,250. Now 3,500, Ben. 37 and a half. 3,750. 35 bid, you better get 3,750. Sold. $3,500, Ben. Sold.
G120 is a 1979 Honda CBX 1000. That's the first year for him. Less than 6,000 miles on this one, it says, and it is at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 15,000. You better get 15. I have 1,000. You better get 2,000. You better get 2. 3. 3,000. You better get 3. 4. At 4,000. Now you better get 4 bid. 5. At 5,000. You better get 6,000. You better get 7. At 7,000. You better get 8,000. You better get 7, 8, 9. 9,000. You better get 10,000. You better get 10. At $10,000 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get 10. You better get 10. 11. 11,000. 11 bid. 11,000. You better get 12. At $12,000 bid, you better get 12 here. 11, 12. I have 11,000. You better get 12,000. 12, 11, 5, 12. At 12,000, you better get 12 bid. You better get 11, 5, 12. I have $11,500 bid. You better get 12,000. Sold. $11,500. Laura.
G121's a 1983 Honda CX650 Turbo, less than 10,000 miles. Apparently, this one's original, and it's at no reserve.
No reserve. Somebody get 15,000. You better get 15. 10. At 10,000, you better get 1,000. You better get 2,000. You better get 2. 3. 3,000. 4. 4,000. 5. 5,000. You better get 6. 7. At 7,000, you better get 7. You better get 8. No, I got 7, 8, 9. 9,000. You better get 9 bid. You better get 9 here. You better give 8. 8,500. $8,500 bid. You better give 85. At $8,500 bid. You better give 8 bid. You better give 8,500. I have 8,000. $1,000 bid, you better give $8,500, you give 85. 9 at 95. I have 9 bid, you better get $9,500 bid, you better get 9,000, you better get 9,500. At $9,000 bid, you better get 9,500. Sold. $9,000. Jamie on the telephone. Sold.
G122 is a 1969 Honda CA160. It's been restored. Original 2-digit Florida plate comes with it. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. Somebody give 10,000. You better get 5. At 5,000, you better get 5. You better get 5,000. You better get $2,000. You better get 2. Somebody give $1,000. $1,000. You better get 1,000. You better get 1,000. Now 1,250. I have $1,000 bid. You better get 12.5 here. You better get $1,500 now. You better get 15. At $1,500 bid, you better get 15. You better get 1,500. At $1,500 bid, you better get 15. You better get $1,500. Anybody else? At 1,500. At $1,500 bid, you better get 15. You better get $1,500 bid. You better get 1,500. At $1,500 here, you better get $1,500. 1,000. You better get 15. I have $1,000 bid. You better get 15. 17.5. 1,500. 1,750. $1,500 bid. You better get 1,750. So $1,500. Paul.
I'm going to announce that G125 is going to run a little later. We have a paperwork problem with it. We will see it later. Right now, we're going to run G126, which is a 1974 OSA Trials. It's a Mick Andrews replica. It's offered on a bill of sale at no reserve.
Selling at no reserve. Somebody get 10,000. Anybody get 10? 5,000. Anybody get 2,000? Anybody get $2,000 bid? $1,000. $1,000 here. Anybody get 1,000? You give $1,000. $1,250 bid. Anybody get 1,500? $1,500. 17 and a half here. You better get $2,000 bid. Anybody get 2? At $2,000. 2 and a half. 2,250. At $2,250. $500 bid. Anybody get 2,500? At $2,500 bid. Anybody get 22 and a half. You better get 5 bid. Anybody get 5 hit? You better get 2,500. I have $2,250 bid. Anybody get $2,500 bid? Anybody get 2,500? Now 2,750, sir. 2,750. 2,500's the bid. 2,750. It's your turn. 2,750. Now 3,000 to you. $3,000 here. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. At $2,750 bid. You better get $3,000 bid. You better get 3. 32 and a half. 3,250. 32 and a half here. You better get 250 bid. $3,500 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get 35. I have 32 and a half bid. You better get 3,500. Sold. $3,250. Laura.
G127 from Fast Eddie's a 68 Bultaco Matrala, restored in 2009 by Brian Bellman. It's offered at no reserve.
No reserve, 10,000. You better get 1, 2, 5, 6, 6,000, 7. At 7,000, you better give 8,000. You better give 8 bid. You better give 9. At 9,000, you better get 9 bid. You better get 10 here. You better get 10. 95, 10. At $10,000 bid, you better get 10 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get 10. I have 9,000. You better get 10,000. You better get 9's the bid. Somebody get 10. Somebody get $9,500 for it. At 9,000, you better get 9,500. I have $9,000 bid. You better get 95. 10. At 10,000, you better get 10 bid. You better get 9,500. 10. At $9,500 bid, you better get $10,000 here. You better get 95 bid. You better get 10,000. Sold. $9,500. Dallas.
G128, it's a 1967 Bultaco Matrala. It was restored approximately in 1998. It is offered at no reserve.
You in again? 5, 5,000, 6, 6,000, 7, 7,000, 8, 8,000. You better get 75, 8, $8,000, 8,500. At $8,500 bid, you better give 8 bid. You better give 85. At $8,500 bid, you better give 8,000. You better give 8,500. I have $8,000 bid. 85, 85, 85. 8,500. 8,500. I have 8,000. You better give 8,500. 9,000. You better get 9 bid. You better give 9. At 9,000, 9,500. At $9,500 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get 95. At $9,500 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get $9,500 now. You better get 5 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get 95. At $9,500, 2 and a half, 5. 92.50, 95. At 92 and a half, you better get 5, 7 and a half here. You better get $9,750 bid. You better get 750. At 95 bid. You better get 97. $150. Sold. $9,500. Blake.
G129 from Fast Eddie's, a 1971 Bultaco Persang, restored in 2006, offered on a bill of sale. It's at no reserve.
And somebody get 10. You in again? 5. Z in again? $5,000. 5,000. You better get 2, 3, 2,000. You better get 3,000. You better get 2 and now 3 bid. You better get 3. You better get 3. You better get $2,000 bid. 3. I have $2,000 here. You better get 3,000. You better get 2 bid. You better get 3. You better get 2,500. At $2,500 bid. 3. I have $2,500 bid. You better get 3,000. You better get 3. At $2,500 bid. You better get $3,000 here. You better get 3,000. At $2,500 bid. 3,500. At $3,500 bid, you better get 3. You better get $3,500 here. You better get 5 bid. You better get 35. At $3,500 bid, you better get 3,000. You better get $3,500 here. You better get 3,500. Sold. $3,000. Nick.
G130 is a 1970 Ducati 450 Jupiter Scrambler, restored with complete engine rebuild, electronic ignition. I wanted one of these. I think most guys my age did.
You still want one? There you go. And somebody get $15,000. Anybody get 15 bid? Anybody get 10? At $10,000 bid. Anybody get 10? Anybody get 1? Anybody get 2,000? Anybody get 2? 3. 3,000. Anybody get 4,000? Anybody get 5,000? Anybody get 6,000? 7. 7,000. 8. $8,000 bid. Anybody get 8 bid? Anybody get 8? Anybody get 8? Anybody get 7? Anybody get 8? Anybody get $8,000. I have 7,000. 8,000. Anybody get 7 and now 8. At 7,000. Anybody get $7,500 bid? Anybody get 5? 75. 8. $8,000 bid. Anybody give 8 bid? Anybody give 8? Anybody give 8? Anybody give 75? 8 at $7,500 bid. Anybody give 8,000? Anybody give 8,000? $8,000 for it. $8,000. 7,500's a bid. 8,000. 7,500. $8,000. Chris. 8,000. $8,000. Close the bid at $7,500. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G131's a 1972 Kawasaki H1B. It's 500 cc's. Got the fresh first over rebore.
Somebody get $15,000. You better get 15 bid. You better get 10. At 10,000, you better get 2. You better get 3 bid. You better get 3. 4. 4,000. You better get 4 bid. You better get 3. You better get 4. You better get $4,000. You better get 3. And now 4. At $4,000 bid. You better get 5,000. You better get 5 bid. You better get 5 here. You better get $6,000. I have 5,000. You better get 6,000. You better get 5,500. At $5,500 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get $5,500. You better get 5,500. I have 5,000. You better get $5,500 bid. You better get 5 bid. You better get $5,500. Everybody else at $5,000 here. You better get 5,500. Close the bid at $5,000. Close the bid, and the bid goes on.
G132 is a 1970 Honda Z50. It's sold on a bill of sale. It's in running condition, it says.
Somebody get 10,000. You better give 8 bid. You better get $5,000. 1,000. You better get 2. I have $1,000 bid. You better get $1,500. You better get 15. At $1,500 bid, 1,000's the bid. You better get $1,500. Hello. Hello. Thank you. $1,500. $2,000. $2,000. $1,500's a bid. $2,000. I have $1,500 bid. You better get 2,000. Now $2,500. $2,500. $2,500. $2,500. $2,000 is bid. Anybody get 2,500? Close the bid at $2,000. Close the bid, and the bid goes on. Here's Russ Conklin.
Yeah, go ahead, Greg.
G133 is a 1974 Honda MR50. That's 50 cc's. Very clean. New tires and seat.
And how much is? I get $500. I got to do $5,000 bid. You $500. I got to $1,000. $1,500. I got to do 15. I have $1,000 now. $1,500. I got to do 2. I have $2,000 bid. I got to do $1,500. I got to do 2. I have $15. I got to do $2,000 bid. Down 2 to bid. I got to do $1,500. $2,000 bid. I have $1,500. I got to do 2. Got to be 2. Got to be 25. I have $2,000 bid. $2,500. I got to do 2 to bid. Got to do $2,500 bid. I have $2,000, $2,250. Then I got to do $2,000, $22.5. I got to do 2,000 down 5. Now $2,500. Then I got to do $22.5. I got to do 25. I had $22.5. 5. I down 7.5. I had 25, $27.5. I got to do 25 down 7.5. I down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3. I had $27.5. I got to do 3,000. I got to do 3. I had $27.5 down $3,000 bid down 3. I had $27.5. I got to do down 3, 2.5. I had $3,000 down 2.5 bid. I had down 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 37.5. I had 35.7.5. Reserve is off. I got to do 35, 37.5. 3,500, 37.5 bid. I got to do 3,500, 37.50. 3,500, 37.5. I got to do 35 down 7.5. All done. I had 3,500, 37.5 bid. I got to do 37.5. Sold $3,500. Sold $3,500. Dallas.
G134 is a 1980 Yamaha YZ250. This is offered on a bill of sale. Pretty rare bike.
And how much here? $3,000 $3,000 3 to bed. You $3,000 $1,000 $1,500. I have 15 down 2. I have $1,500 $2,000 bed $1,500 down $2,000. I have 15 bed it is 17. I have 15 1750. I have 1,500 down 17 high to bed. I have 1,500 out of it it is 1750. I have 1,500 down 1,750 out of it it is 15 1750. I have 1,500 17 a half pound it is 15 1750. I have 1,500 15 17 a half pound it is 15 1750 dollars. Anybody else? I have 1,500 1750. Here he goes. I it is 1,500 down 17 a half pound and close bid at 1,500. Close bid 1,500.
G136 is from Fast Eddie House. There's 6 more of these left, including G125. We didn't run earlier. This one's a 1969 BSA 250 Cheney. Sold on a bill of sale at no reserve.
No reserve. Pound head of how much here? Give 5 pound negative 5,000 out of bed. You 5 pound head of $3,000. 7 negative 3. I have 3 got 2,000 out of bed. 3,000 out of bed. I have 2,000 out of bed. Negative 25. Now 3. Now 3. 25. Now 3. I now 35. Sir. Now 4. Now $4,000. I have 3,500 to bed. Now 4. Negative 4,500 out of bed. I have 4,000 out of going to be 4,500. You 4,000 out of bed. Negative 4,500. I have 4,000 out of bed. 4,500 negative 45. I have 4,000 out of bed. Make it 4,250. 4,000 out of bed. 42 and a high out of bed. 4,000. 4,250. So $4,000. So $4,000, Alex.
G137 is a 1970 Penton 125. It's offered on a bill of sale, and it's at no reserve.
And how much here? Negative 5,000 out of bed. You 5 pound negative 5 negative 3,000 out of bed. I had 3 to bed. Negative $1,000. 1,500. $1,000. 15. Now 2. Now 2. Now 2. Now 25. I had 2 to bed. 25 to bed. 3. You 3. Negative 3,000 out of bed. 3,500 out of bed. I had 3,000 out of bed. Negative 32 and a half. 35. And down 35. Down 7 high, down 4, down 2 and a high, 42.50. I am down 42 and a half, pound negative 4,000 down 2 and a high to bed. I am 4,000 down 42 and a half, pound negative 4,000 42.50. Higher negative 4,000 42 and a half. I am 4,000 42 and a half, pound negative 4,000 going to be 42.50. So $4,000, Alex. So $4,000.
G138 is a 1971 Bultaco T-Ron. It's 100 cc's. It's a scrambler version, a fresh restoration. It's no reserve.
And how much here? Negative 5,000 out of bed. You 5 pound $2,000 2,500. I am 2 to bed. Negative 25 pound negative 2,000 out of bed. Negative 25 down 3. I am 25 going to be 3. 3,000 out of bed. Down 25 to bed 3. Now 3,500. Negative 3,500 out of bed. I am 3,000 out of bed. Negative 35 down 4. Down 4. Down 4. Down 4. You 4. 4,500 out of bed. I have 4,000 out of 42.55. I have 45 7 and a half pound out of it. 45 47 and a half. I have 4,500 47 and a half pound down 5. You 5 pound out of it down 52 and a half. In 5 pound out of it 2 and a half out of it 5,000 out of 52.50. I have 5,000 out of 2 and a half out of it 5,000 down 2 and a half. I have Bobby in at $5,000. It'll be 52.50. I have 5,000 out of bed 52 and a half 55 55 7 and a half pound out of it about 57 and a half $6,000. You 6 7 negative 6,000 out of bed. And now 6,000 out of it negative. You got 7 and a half, right, Bob? 57 and a half, right, Bob? Higher out of it negative. Did you get 57 and a half? You got 57 and a half? 57 and a half? Yeah, $6,000. Higher negative 7 and a half 6. I have 57 and a half. Higher negative 6,000 out of bed. Higher dad. Yellish, you want to give 6,000? You want to give 6,000? 6,000. 62 and a half. 6,000 out of bed, 62 and a half. Now 6,500. Now 6,500. Negative 65. So 62.50, Bobby.
G139 is a 1972 Bultaco Astro 250. Restored in 1998 by Ken Tebow. It's at sold on a bill of sales at no reserve.
And how much here? Negative 5 pound out of bed. I got $1,000. 1,500. You 1,000 out of bed. Negative 1,500 out of bed. I have 1,000 out of down 15. 1,500 out of bed. Negative 1,000 out of bed. 1,500 out of bed. I have 1,000 out of bed. Negative so I get 1,250. 1,000 out of 1,250. Now 1,500. Now 15. 1,750. I have 15. 17 and a half. Now 2. You take negative 2,000 out of bed. And now 22. 50. Higher negative 22 and a half. I have 22 and a half. 5, 7 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 5, $3,500, 7 and a half, 4. Yep, 4, $4,000 out of bed. Yep, 4, $4,000. I have $4,000 out of bed. $4, going to be 4, going to be 4. I negative $4,000. Get 30. They're $37.50, Bobby.
G140 is a 1973 Bultaco Sherpa T. It's originally from the Otis Chandler collection. It's offered on a bill of sale at no reserve.
And a Sherpa T. Negative pound of prayer, $5,000 out of bed. And $5,000, $1,500. Now 2. Now 2. Negative $2,000 out of bed. Negative 25. Now 5. Now 25. I have $2,000. Negative 25 out of bed. I have $2,000. Negative 2,500. Negative 25. I have 2 to bed. 25. Now 3. Now 3. Now 3. And now 5. Negative 3,500. Negative 3 to bed. $3,500 out of bed. I have $3,000. Now 35 pound negative $3,500. Now 4,000 out of bed. Now 4, 35. Now 4. I am 35 out of bed. Negative 4,000. I am 30. You want to give $37.50. You want to give $37.50. 3,500. $37.50. 3,500. 37.5. Now 4. Now 4. Now 4. 4,000 out of bed. Now 4, sir. I am 37.5. Now 4. Negative 4,000. I am 37.5. Negative 4,000. I am 4,000. Now 42.50. I am 4,000 out of it, negative 250, negative 42.50, and now 4,500, negative 4,500 out of bed. I have 42 and a half, 4,500 out of it, negative 45. I have 42 and a half, 4,500 out of it, now 3 down that last call. 42 and a half, 45, 7 and a half, 47.50, 4,500, 47.50. I have 45 negative 7 and a half, $4,500, 47 and a half out of bed. I have 4,500, negative 47.50. So $4,500. So $4,500. Paul got.
Okay, here's that G125 we're looking for. The last of Fast Eddie's, a 1968 Osa Stiletto, fully restored in 2013, sold on a bill of sale at no reserve.
No reserve. Negative 5 pounds out of bed. You 5 pounds and 6,000 out of 7,000 out of bed. You 7 negative 7. And now 7,000 out of bed. Now 7 to bed. 8,000 out of 7,500. 8,000 out of bed. 7,500. 8,000 out of bed. Negative 85. 85. 9. You 9. Negative 9,000 out of bed. You 9. 95. 95. One time 95. Now 10. 95. Now 10. Negative 10. You 10. Negative 10,000 out of bed. Negative 10. 10. 10. Going to be 10. You 10. Negative 10,000. I have 10,000. 10. 5. Your band is out. 10,000. 10. 5, sir. You 10. Negative 10. 5. I have 10,000. Going to be 10. 5. You want back in, Chris? 10,500. I have 10. Negative 10. 500. Negative 10. 5. Huh. Now 11. 10. 5. Now 11. Now 11,000, sir. Got 10. 5. Now 11. Now 11. 5. Now 11. 5, sir. 11. 5. You can't bid one time and quit. 11. 5. 11,000, 11, 5. 11 to bid, 11, 5. 11,000, down 500. 11 to bid, 11, 500. Down 5. Sold $11,000. Sold $11,000. Alex.
G141's a 1970 Honda Z50. It's a little bit of touched up paint. Otherwise, it looks really good and it starts and runs well. It's offered on a bill of sale.
And how much here? Negative 5,000 out of bed. You 500 negative 3,000 out of bed. Negative 3 going to be 3 going to be 2,000 out of bed. Negative 2. I have 2,000. You got this one. Negative 2,000 out of bed. Negative 2 to negative 1,000 out of 12 and a half. 1,500. I have 1,500 out of bed. Negative 1,500 out of bed. I have 12 and a half bed. Negative 1,500. Negative 15. I have 1,500. 1,750. I am 15, 17, I am negative 50 down, negative 17, I am bed. I am 50 down, down 17, 50, negative 15, 17, I am down 2, down 2, down 2, negative 17, I am down 2. You take negative 2,000 down, hurry. I am 17, I am negative 2,000 negative 2, going to be 2. I am 17, I am down 2, $2,000 bed. I am 17, I am negative 2,000. I am 1750 down 2, 2,000 negative 2. I am 17, I am negative 2,000 out of bed. I am 1750 down 2, 2, going to be 2. I am 1750 going to be 2. Down Mitch, you want to give 2. I am 2,000, 1750's a bid. 2, reserve is off. 17 a half, 2,000. I am 17 a half, negative 2 to bed. Negative 2,000 out of anybody else. 17 a half, 2. Now 2250. Now 2250. You guys the same way? Now 2,500. Now 2,500. Reserves off. 2,500. 22 and a half, 25 to bid. At 22 and a half, I'm going to do 2,500. Benjamin, I'm going to do 5. At 2,500, Benjamin, 2 and a last call. At 22 and a half, I'm going to do 25 to bid. Sold 22.50. Sold 22.50. Blake.
G142 is a 1976 Yamaha YZ125X, a rare Canadian model. New tires, start running well.
Yeah, how much are you going to do? $3,000 bid. You're $3. $1,250. You $1,000. $12 and a half. $1,000. $1,250 done it. I have $1,000 down. 12 and a half bid. $1,000 down. $1,250. Yeah, $1,000. $1,250 bid. $1,000 going to be $1,250. I have $1,000 down. $1,250 $1,000 a bid, 12 and a half. I have $1,000 down, 12 and a half. $1,000 down, $1,000 a bid, 12 and a half, 1,500. I have 15, 17 and a half. 15 to bid, $17.50, $1,500, $1,500, 17 and a half. I have 15, 17, 50, $1,500, 1,500, 17 and a half. I have 15, 17 and a half. 15, 17 and a half. 1,500. You got 15, right, Paul? Yeah, I'll put you in for 1,500. Yes, sir. 17 and a half. Reserve is off. 15, 17 and a half. $1,500 down. 17.50. I have 15, 17 and a half. There you go. Now 2. Now $2,000 bid. Take it to be 2. I have 17 and a half. $2,000 bid. I have 17 and a half. Now 2. Now $2,000 down. 17 and a half. 2. Sold 17.50. Robin. Sold 17.50.
G143 is a 1966 Honda CL77 305 Scrambler, mechanical and cosmetic restoration, believed to be 9,684 miles. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. $10. $2,000 bid 3. I have $2,000 $3,000 $3,000 down 25. Now 3. I have 25 down 3. Going to be 3. Going to be 3. Going to be 35. Going to be 4. I have going to be 45 pound. Going to be 5. You're $5,000 $5,000 bid. I have 45 pound. $5,500 bid. I have $5,000 down, $5,500. I have $5,000, $5,500. $5,000, $5,500 bid. And $5,000 down, $6,000, $5,500, $6,000, sir. $5,500. $6,000. I have $5,500 down, $6,000 bid. I have $5,500, $6,000. $7.5 down 6. $57.5, $6,000 bid. I have $57.5. $6,000. I have $57.5. $6,000 bid. I have 57 and a half, 62 and a half, 5. I have 62 and a half, 5. I have 62 and a half, 5. I have 62 and a half, 500. I have 62 and a half, $6,500. Anybody else? Sold 62.50. Sold 62 and a half. Mitch.
144 is a 1968 Triumph Bonneville 650cc, believed to be 5,700 miles. It's at no reserve.
No reserve. 10. I have 10,000. 5,000. 2,000 bid 3. I have 2,000 3 to bid 4,000 $3,500 $4,000 bid. I have 3,500 4. I have $5,000 6,050 $500 6,000 $6,500 down 5,700. Yes. 7,000 5. I have 7,500 7,000 down 7,500 8,000 bid. I have now 85 going to be 9,000 bid 85 9. I have an 85 going to be 9 going to be 8,000 8,500. I have an 8,000 bid 8,500 bid. I have an $8,000 8,500 85 85 7.5 9 87.5 9 87.5 $9,000 bid 87.5 9 $9 92.50 $9,000 92.50 sir. I got $9,000 92 and a half 95. I got 92 and a half. Now 95. 95. I have 95 going to be 7.5. Going to be 10. You're 10. Going to do 10. 10 going to be 10. I have 10,000. You want to give 10, sir? You want to give $10,000 bid? I got 95. Now 10, now 5, now 10, 5. Back to you, sir. I have 10,500. Going to be 5. I have 10,500. Going to be 10, 5. Sold $10,000. Sold $10,000. Paul Guck.
G145 is a 1977 Bultaco Mark 10 Model 194. It's been restored. That's original paint in the tank, though. And it's bill of sale at no reserve.
And by the way, no reserve. How much are your $5,000? And finally, bad. Pounds in a bid, 1,500. I have $1,000 down, 1,500 down, $1,500 bid. I have $1,000 down, 1,500 15 down 2. I have 15 down 2 down 25. I'm going to do 2, 25. I have 2 to bid, 25. Down 3, going to be 3, going to be 3. I have 5. I'm going to do 3,500. Down 4. I have $4,000, $4,500, $5,000, $5,500 bid. $5,500. Down $5,000, $5,500. I have $5,000 now, $5,500 bid. $5,000 down $5,500. 2.5 5. I have 52.5 pound bid. Down negative 2.5 pounds, 7.5. 57.5 pound at about $5,500 down 7.5. I down negative $5,500. I down negative $5,500 7.5. 6,000. I have 57.5 pound negative 6,000 bid. I have 57.5 pound down negative 6,000. So 57.50, Bobby.
G146, 1971 Bultaco Tiburon 100cc. Fresh restoration on this one. It's on a bill of sales at no reserve.
No reserve. Negative 5,000. You're 5,000. Negative 1,500. 2,000 bed. I am 15 to bed. Negative 2,000 down 2 to bed. Negative 2. I am 1,500. 2, 25 to negative 3. I am 3,000 negative 25 to be 3. I am down 3,500. 4. I am 35 to bed. 4,000 negative 4,500. I am 5,000 out of bed. You're 5,000 negative 5,000. I am 5,000 down 5 down 5,500 out of bed. I am 5,500. I have 5,000. 55. 55. Going to be 55. 5,500. Negative 5,500 out of bed. I got 55. $6,000 to you. Now $6,000. Negative 65. Now 6,500. Negative 7. You're 7,000. 75. I have $7,000. 7,500. I have $7,000. 7,500 out of bed. 7. I have 7,500. I have $7,000. You got 65. My mistake, 7,000. 6,500, 7,000. Yeah. What do you got? Yeah. Now 70. Yeah, 75, 8,000. 7,500, $8,000 bid. $7,000, 7,500. Keep up, Dallas. 7 grand, 75. Negative 7,000 down 5. And $7,000. Negative $7,500 bid. I have $7,000. 7,500. It's 7,000. Negative 7,500 down. Negative 7,500. So $7,000. So $7,000, Bobby.
G147 is a 1972 Mecum Moto X, fully restored 1996. On a bill of sale at no reserve.
No reserve. Negative $5,000 bid. You're 5,000. Negative 1,500. $2,000 bid. I am 15. Now 2. Negative 2. 15. Negative 25. Now 5. Now 3. Now $3,000 bid. Negative 3 to bid. I am 2,500. 3 going to be 3,500. 4. Negative 4,000. Negative 35. Negative 4,500. I am 4,000. Negative 4,500. Negative 4,000. 4,500 bid. I am 4,000. Now 4,500. You're 4,000. Negative 4,500. I have $4,000. Hit back at $4,500 on it. I have $4,000. Hit back at $4,250. I have $4,000. 42 to high in the bed. Yeah, 4,500. I have negative 45. I have negative 4,500. I have negative 42 to 5. 4,500. 47 and a half. I have 45. 47 and a half. I have negative $4,500 bid. 47.50. Now 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 negative 7 high 5. I am 47 high negative 5,000 negative 5. Just like a book. Negative 47 high negative $5,000. Anybody else? I am 47 high negative 5,000. So 47.50. So 47 high Alex.
G148 is a 1967 Husqvarna 250 is restored in 2000. It's number 6 of 100. It's on a bill of sale at no reserve.
No reserve. Negative 5,000 on this one. You're 500. Negative you get $5,000, $6,000 bid. Down $7,000 bid. Negative 7, $8,000 died. You died. Negative $9,000. 95 10. I had 95 going to be 10. Negative 95 10. I had now 5. I have negative 10 5. I have 11. You bought 11 bid. 11. I have now 5 12. I have 11 5 going to be 12. Going to be 12. I have $12,000. Anybody else? I had a bit 12 5 12 5. I had 12 a bit 12 5. You're 12,000. Negative 500. I'm at back right. You want it back in? $12,500 is going to go. I'm at 12,000 is a bid. 12,500. Anybody else? So $12,000. So $12,000. Alex.
G149 is a 1972 CZ Moto X, fully restored in 2007 by Brian Bellman. It's offered on a bill of sale at no reserve.
No reserve. Honda Superhawk, Honda Superhawk, 1500, 2,000 bed. 15 to beg 2. Honda Superhawk, 2,000 bed. 15 to beg 2,000 25 to beg 3. 25 to beg 3 going to be 35 pound out of bed. 35 to bed. 3,000 35 pound out of bed. 3 to bed. 3,500 out of bed. 3,500 out of bed. 3,000 out of 35. 3 to bed. Blake's in 3,000 out. 3,500. Now 4. Now $4,000. 4,500. 4 to bed. 45. 5,000 out of bed. 45 to bed. 5,000. 5,000 out of bed. 5. Now 5,000 out of bed. 5 to bed. Now 5. Now 5. Now 5. 4,500. Now $5,000. Dallas, you're going to be 5,000. 4,500. 5,000 out of bed. 45. Now 5. Now 5. Well, good. 45. You want to give 7.5 right quick? 45. 47.5. Sorry, now 5, now 5,000. 5, 47.5, 5. I am 47.5, 5 pound, had a very big 47.5, going to be 5. So 47.50, Mitchell. So 47.50.
G150 is a 1980 Mecum 440, recently restored in 2019, including refreshing the engine. It is offered on a bill of sale.
And how much? 5,000. 5 pound, 5 pound, 3,000 out of bed. 3,000 out of bed. 1,500, 2,000 out of bed. 15 to bed. 2, 15 to bed. 2. 50 down to going to be 2,000 out of bed. 2 to bed. 25 down 25 going to be 25 going to be 3 going to be 3 going to be 35. And 3 to bed. 35 pound out of bed. 3,000 out of bed. 3,500 out of bed. 3,000 out of 35. 4. And 35 going to be 4,000 out of bed. 35. 4. 45. And 4,000 out of bed. 4,500. And 4,000 out of bed. 45 pound out of bed. 4,000 out of 4,500 out of bed. 4,000. Get ready, clamp. 4,000 out of 45. Reserve is up. 5,000. And 4,500. 5,000 out of bed. And 5,500. 5,000 out of bed. 5,500 out of bed. I have 5,000 out of there. 5,500. I have 5,000. 5,500. 555. I have 5,500. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. I have 5,500 out of now. $6,000. Anybody else? Sold. $5,500. Sold. 5,500. Sold.
G151s, a 1983 Yamaha IT250, recently restored, rebuilt engine, rebuilt suspension. It's on a bill of sale.
All right, by the how much? 5 pounds head. 5 pound, 4, 2,000 out of it, 25 pound, down 3. And 25 going to be 3, going to be 3, going to be 3,000 out of bed. And 2500, 3,000 out of 7.5 down 3. And 27.5 pound, 3,000 out of bed. And 27.5 pound, 3 going to be 3,000. I am 27.5 pound at 3 going to be 3,000. I am 27.5 pound at 3,000 out of bed. 27.5 down $3,000. 27.5 down 3. There's a bike worth the money. 27.5 going to be 3,000 out of bed. I am 27.5 pound at 3,000 out of bed. Down 27.5 going to be 3. Close bid 27.50. Close bid 27.50. Bid goes on.
G152 is a 1991 Harley-Davidson FLS TF. This one's a custom. It's got 110 horse with a stroker engine, Makuni carb. It's offered at no reserve.
No reserve. How much here? 10. I have 10,000 out of it. 2,000 going to be 3. 3,000 out of bed. And 3. 3. 3,000 out of it. I have 2,000 out of it. 3 to bed. So make it 2,500. I have 2,000 out of it. 25 pound out of it. 2 to bed. 25. I have 2,000 out of it. Now 3. I have 25 down 3,000 out of down 3 to bed. 2,500 out of down 3. I have 25 to bed. 3,000 out of bed. I have 2,500. 3 going to be 3 going to be 3 down. I have 25 3 3,500. 35. I have 3,000 out of bed. Down 35 down 4. I have 4,000 out of bed. 4. I have 3,500 going to be 4,000 out of bed. 35 down 4. I have 35 to bed. You want to get 37.50, sir? You want to get 37.50? 3,500, 37.50. I had 35. Gotta go. 37.50. 3,500, 37.5. 35, 37.5. I had 35, 37.5. Last call. Anybody else? Sold $3,500. Sold $3,500. Ricky.
G153 is a 1963 Harley-Davidson XLH Sportster, 883cc, believed to be 7,000 miles, shown on an odometer, matching belly numbers, got that rear headlight in the sail. Here we
You
go.
bet. And how much here? I had a better do 15,000. I am 15 bed now, so I get 10. I had 10,000 out of it, better do 10. Better down, I get 4,000 out of 5,000 out of bed. If 5,000, I get it, make it 5. Better down 6, 6,000 out of 7. I have 7,000 out of it, down, I get it 6,000 out of it, down 7, 8. I have 8,000 out of bed, better down, I get it 7,000, 8,000. I have 7 to bed, better down, I get it 8,000 out of bed. I have 7,000, I'm going to be 8,000 out of it, down, I get it 7 to bed, 8,000. I have 7,000 out of bed, $8,000. Anybody else? 7,500, 7,500. 7,500, 7,000 out of bed, better do 75. I have 7,000 out of bed, down 5, 8. I have an 8,000 out of down 5, 85, 85, 9. I have down 9 to bed, better 85, going to be 9, going to be 9, going to be 9, 9,000. I have an 85, going to be 9, near out, 95. I have down to bed, 95. I have 9,000 out of down 5. I have down to bed, 95, I have down to bed, better do 9,000 out of bed, 95. Down 10, down 10, down 10, sir. I have 95, down 10, better down 5. I have 10, 5, reserve is off. Now 11, 10, 5, now 11. I have 10, 5, 11, back to 10, 5, now 11. Now 5, now 11, 5, now 11, 5, now 11, 5. I have 11, 5, 12, now 12,000 out of bed. I have 11, 5, back to 12, 5. 12, 5, I have down to 12, 5. I have 12,500 out of bed, back to 12,000, going to be 12, 5. So $12,000, so $12,000, Ricky.
G154 is a 2002 Harley-Davidson FLS TFI. It's got a 95-inch Screaming Eagle motor, LED lights.
You're right. $5,000 out of bed. You're $5,000 going to be $3,000. 3, so we get $2,000 on it. Give 2. $2,000 out of bed. I have $2,000 $1,000. 1,500. I have $1,000 15. Down 2. Down 2. Down 25. I have $2,000 down 2,500 out of bed. $2,500 out of bed. I am down 5. Down 3. Down 5. Down 3,500. I have 3 to bed. 35 to bed. $3,000 down 3,500 out of bed. I have $3,000 $3,500 35. I have $3,000 $3,500. You want to get 32 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 35, 37 and a half. 37 and a half. Now 4. Now $4,000 you, sir. Now 4. 37 and a half. Now 4. Come in now, negative 4. I am 37 and a half. Negative 4,000 out of bed. I am 37 and a half here. Now 4,000. I am 37 and a half. Negative 4. Going to be 4. 37.54. I am 37 and a half. 4. I am down 2 and a half. Now 42.50. Now 42.50. I am negative 4,000 out of bed. Negative 2 and a half to bed. I am $4,000 now. 42 and a half. Negative 4,000 out of bed. Negative 42.50. Now 4,500. Now 4,500. Now 4,500. 42.50. 4,500. And 45. I am negative 2 and a half. 5. I am 42 and a half. I am negative 4,500. Negative 2 and a half. 5. I am 42 and a half. I am negative 4,500. Last call. Anybody else? All right, we're going to close the bid. 42.50. Takes $5,000 by the bike. Takes $5,000, Ricky. Close the bid. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Matt Moravec.
G155 is a 1988 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide. King Tour package, about everything else you can think of. It is offered at no reserve.
Sales at no reserve down. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, of a $100 down. I'd cut of it, of a 20 bid. I'd cut of it, 20,000. Somebody give 10. 10,000 bid. 10 bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it, of a 10. $5,000 on the bike. I'd cut of it, of a 5. 5,000 bid. 5. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of really cut of it, of a 5. 5. I'd cut of it, 2,000. 3,000 a bid. 2. 3. $3,000. Hit a bit of a 3. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of a 3 bid. I'd cut of it, of a 3,000 a bid. I'd cut of it, of a 2, 3, hit 3. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of a 3 here. I'd cut of it, of a 3,000 bid. Hit a bit of a 3. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of a no reserve bike. Somebody get 3,000 a bid. Hit 3. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of a 3,000. Hit a 3 bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of a 3. I'd cut of a 3,000 a bid. Hit a bit of a 3 bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of a 3. I'd cut of it, a bit of a $2,500 on it. 2,500 on a bid. Hit 5. I'd cut of a 25. Hit down 5 bid. I'd cut of it, of a 25. Hit a 5 bid. I'd cut of a 25. 25 in a bid. I'd cut of it, a bit of a cut of it. You got 25, Rick. 25. Oh, it's the last deal. I'd cut of it. Oh, last bike. Never mind. I'd cut of anybody give $2,000 on that bike. 5, 3, 3,000 bid. Now 3. I'd cut of it. There we are. 3. I'd cut of it. 3,000. Hit 3. I'd cut of it of a 3. I'd cut of a 3,000 bid. Hit a 3. I'd cut of it of a 3 bid. I'd cut of a 25. 3,000. 5. I'd cut of it of a 5. Hit 3. I'd cut of it of a 5 bid. I'd cut of a 3,000. The bike off the block. 3,500 on a bid. Hit it at 3,500. 3,500 bid. Hit 5. I'd cut of it in a bit of a cut of a 3 here. I'd cut of it of a 5. 35. I'd cut of a sell. So no reserve. You want to get 35. I'd cut of it now. 5. Cut of it 32. Now 5. Hit down 5 bid. I'd cut cut of it about 535. Hey, down 5 bid. How to cut of it about 5. Young lady, you're out at $3,500. You want to buy it? $3,500 a bid. Now $37.50. 35, 37 half. 35 bid. How to cut of it? Yes, no. How to cut of it about 37 half. 35 bid. 7.50. Sold it. $3,500. Sold. $3,500. Lord Landis.
G158, a 1968 Honda CT90, believed to be only 840 original miles on this one. It certainly looks like it's original. It's offered at no reserve.
Little Honda there, 5,000 a bid, no reserve. 5,000, 5 bid, had to cut of it, 80 bid, of a cut of it, 2,000 a bid, 70 get 2, 2 bid, had to cut of it, 80 bid, of a cut, $1,000 on the Honda, 1,000 a bid, $1,000, 1,000 a bid, $1,000 down, had to cut of it, 80 bid, of a cut of it, $1,000 on this Honda, 1,000 a bid, $500, let's go, 500 a bid, 5, 7, 500 a bid, 7, 1,000, 1,000, 12, had to cut of it, of a 12, 12 and 15, had to cut of it, 80 bid, of a cut of 1,000, 12 and a bid, had to cut of it, of 1,000 here, 12.50, hit 1,000 a bid, there, had to cut of it, of 12 and a bid, had to cut of it, of 1,000, 12.50 bid, 1,000, 81, 12.50 lower, 12.50 down here, 12 and a bid, had to cut of it, 15, 15, had to cut of it out lower, 1,500 now, 12.50, now 15 serve, 1,500 at a bid, 12 and a half, cut of it, 80 bid, of a cut of it, 15, 1,500, had to cut of it, 80 bid, of a cut of it, 1,500 at a bid, 80 bid, get 1,500, 1,500 at a bid, I'd have, sold at 12.50, sold $1,250, Jordan.
G162 is a 1982 Yamaha X4S, 2,200 miles showing, 7,200 miles showing on the odometer. It's at no reserve.
In an 82-mile town, I'd cut of it about 5,000 a bid. 5, I'd cut of it, 80 bid, cut of it about 2,000 a bid. 2, 10 if you cut of it, 2 bid, give $1,000 on it. $1,000 a bid, $1,000, $1,000 down. I'd cut of it about 1,000 a bid, I'd cut of it about $1,000. I'd cut of it about 500 a bid, 500, 500 a bid, 5, I'd cut of it, no reserve bike, $500 on it. Who wants it? 500 a bid, 5, $500 on it. I'd cut of it about 5 bid, 500. Hey, down 700 bid, down cut of it about 5 here, down 7, same place, cut of it about 5, down 700 at a bid. Hit 5, 700. Hit 5, $700 on the bike, 5 at a bid, 700, 5 here, 7 a bid. Hit 5, I'd cut of it about 700 at a bid, I'd cut of it about 5 here, 700. Hey, down 5 bid, I'd cut of it about 7 here, I'd cut of it 80 bid, cut of it about 5, down 700 at a bid. Anybody else? I'd cut of it about 5 here, I'd cut of it 80 bid, cut of it 700 at a bid, I'd cut of it about 500, 700. Sold it, $500, sold $500, Ben's White.
G163 is a 1966 Yamaha YM1305. It's had a cosmetic restoration. It's been in a private collection the last 20 years.
Yamaha time period, I'd cut of it about 5,000 a bid. 5 bid, I'd cut of it 80 bid, cut of it about 5 here, I'd cut of it 7 to get 2,000 a bid, 2,000, 1,000 a bid, 1,000 to hit a bump on, I'd cut of it 1,000 a bid, 1,500 down 2, down 5, 25, down 3, I'd cut of it out there 3,000 a bid, 25, 3, 3,005 out there 5, I'd cut of it 3 to bid 5, hit 5, I'd cut of it 3 superior, I'd cut of it about 530 a third, I'd cut of it a 35 at a bid, I get 3 in the net, I'd cut of it about 535 here, I'd cut of it a 35 bid, 3's the bid, asking 3,500 at a bid, I'd cut of it 3,005, hit 5 here, reserves off, sells on the way. I'd cut of a 3,500 at a bid. Hit 3,005. Hit down 5 bid. I'd cut of it a 35 here. I'd cut of a 3 bid. I'd cut of it a 3,500 at a bid. Hit 3,000 reserves off, sells on the way. 3,250. You want to do that? Hit 3,250 bid. I'd cut of it 80 bid. I'd cut of a 3 bid. I'd cut of it a 250 here. I'd have. Sold her 3,000. Sold $3,000 on the Kelsie net.
G165 is a 1970 Norton Commando Roadster, 750 cc's. This is a barn find, but it looks pretty good as a great restoration candidate.
Find a lot of neat things in the barn. I'd cut of it of a 3,000. 3 here. I'd cut of it of a 2. I'd cut of it 80 bid. I'd cut of 1,000 a bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000 on it down. I'd cut of it of money. Cut of it of vote. I'd cut of 1,000 here. Down 1,500 at a bid. 1,000. 15 down 2. And I'd cut of it of a 2 here. I'd cut of it of there. I'd cut of a 2 bid. I'd cut of a 1750 down 2. Down 2. I'd cut of a 2,000 of a 2250. Hit 2 here. Down 22 that bid. I'd cut of it of 5. I'd cut of it of a 5. And down 5 bid. 5. I'd cut of a 7 a bid. I'd cut of a 27 half. 25 7 half. Reserve is hot. 25 at a bid. 750. Hit 5 here. 7 a bid. I'd cut of it of a 7 a bid. 25 7 half. You want it? I'd cut of a 27. Yes, no. I'd cut of it 5 7 half. Hit 5 here. 7 a bid. I'd cut of a 25 7 a bid. I'd cut of it of a 25 27 to 50. Hit down 3. I'd cut of it of a 3 bid. 3 down bid. Hit 3 down 2 to 50. Hit of it of a 32 to bid. 32 50 bid. Hit 3 here. Down 2 to bid. I'd cut of a 3's already. I'd cut of a 32 50 bid. Hit 3. I'd cut of it the other way. I'd cut of a 3 here. Down 215. Sold 3,000. Sold $3,000. Mitch.
G166, 1949 Harley-Davidson EL. It's bone stock, wishbone frame on this one. Tabs, brackets, and hoops are still there, but it won the best chopper, the 3rd annual David Mann Chopper Fest.
Chop time down. I'd cut of it 80 bid. I'd cut of it 25,000 a bid. 25,000 20. 80 bid. Get 20 bid. I'd cut of it 80 bid. I'd cut of it about 5,000. 7,000. Hit 5. I'd cut of it again 7 here. Down 7. I'd cut of it about 10,000 a bid. Hit a 10. I'd cut of it go 10 here. Down 10. Down 10. Down 12. Hit 10. 12,000 a bid. I'd cut of it 10,000. 12. Hit 10. I'd cut of it 80 bid. I'd cut of it a 12 bid, I'd get a bit of a 10, 12,000 a bid, $12,000, I'd get a bit of a 10, 12, hit 10, I'd get a bit of a 12 bid, I'd get a bit of a 12, 11 a bid, 11,000, hit a bit of 11,000 a bid, I'd get a bit of a 1,000 a bid, 10, 11 a bid, $11,000 on her, 11,000 a bid, I'd get a bit of a 1,000, and a 12, hit a bit of a 12 here, 11 down, 12,000, 13,000 bid, 12 bid, 13, 13, I'd get a 13 bid, I'd get a 12, 13 a bid, hit 12, I'd get a bit of a 13, I'd get a bit of a 12 bid, I'd get a 13,000, 12, 5, hit there, 13,000 bid, hit 12, 5 bid, I'd get a 13, I'd get a bit of a 12, 5, I'd get a 13,000 to be yes, 12,005, 13,000 a bid, hit 12, 5 bid, 13, I'd get a 13 down 5, 13, 5, 13, 5, and down 5, 13, 5, 13, 5, 13, 5 bid, I'd get a bit of a 5, and that means I'd get a bit of a 5, 13, 5, and down 5 bid, I'd get a 13, I'd get a too far away, I'd get a 13, 5, close it at 13, about 20,000 to buy.
G167's a 1969 Harley-Davidson MLS Rapido 125. It's got that rare Harley-Davidson skid plate on it. It's sold on a bill of
It's
sale.
rare. I'd get a bit of a 3,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 3, 2. I'd get a get you, sir. I'd get a 2,000. Hit 2 here. I'd get a down 2, down 1,000 a bit, 1,000, 1250, 1,500, 15, 15, down 12 and a half, 15, 15 here, 1,500 a bid, 1,500 a bid. I'd get a 15. I'd get a 1,500. Hit 1,500 a bid. I'd get a 12 and a half. Get a bit of a 1,750 bid, 15 bid. I'd get a bit of a 1,750, 15 up here, 1,750 at 17 and a half period. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 a bid. Hit a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2 down 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. I'd get a 17 at 2,000. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of Kelsie a bit of a 2,000 bid. He gets 1,750 plus you 2,000 a bid. 1,750, 2,000. Hit 2. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 17 half here 2. Hit a 2 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 bid. I'd get a bit of a 2,000. 1,750 bid. 2,000 on a reserve is off 17 half 2,000 on a bid. Hit a bit else. I'd get a bit of a 2,000 bid. Hit 2 here. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. 1,750 no 2. I'd get a 2,000. Yes no. I'd get a 2,000 on a bid. 2,250. Hit 2 and a half here. I'd get a bit of a 2,250 bid. 2,000 down 2,250. 2,250. 2,000 a bid. You want 2,250 net sells all the way. I'd get a bit of a 2 bid. 2,250 bid. Hit 2 here down to that bid. I'd get a bit of a 2,250 all done. 2,250. Sold at 2,000. Sold $2,000. Laura Landis.
G168's a 2008 Can-Am DS 998 cc's. Original owner with only 400 miles on it. Here we go.
4-mile bike count. I'd get a bit of a 12 bid. I'd get a bit of a 10. 10. I'd get a bit of a call for him. I'd get a bit of a home. I'd get a bit of a right. I'd get a bit of a 10. I'd get 5,000 a bid. 5,000. 5,000. 2,000. 3,000 bid. 2 here. 3. Hit again 3. I'd get a bit of a 3,000. 4. I'd get a bit of a 4. 5. 5. 5. I'd get a bit of a 5,000 a bid. Hit 5. I'd get a bit of a $5,000 you wanted. I'd get a bit of a 5,000 a bid. Hit 4. 5,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of a 6,000 a bid. I'd get a bit of 6. 7 a bid. Now 7,000. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000 under now. Hit a bit us at 9,000. 8's the bid. $9,000. Hit a bit us at 9,000 a bid. 8,000. 9,000 under down. I'd get a bit now 9 8's here. 9,000 a bid. Hit a bit $8,500 on it. Get 8,000 under bid. $8,500 on it. We're gonna roll 8,500 under bid. 8,005. 85 bid. I'd get a bit of 5. 8,005. 85 bid. I'd get a bit of 5 here. 8 now. I'd get a bit of 85 bid. I'd get a bit 8,500. 8,500 under bid here. I'd have $8,500. 8,000, 85 bid. I'd cut a bit of 5, 85 bid. 8,000 under 5, 85. I'd cut a bit of 5, 82 and a half. Now 85, 82.50, 85. Reserves off sells away 82.50, $8,500 on it. 85, 8,500, 85. I'd cut a bit of 5. I'd cut a bit 80. I'd cut a bid of 5 on a Can-Am. 85 under bid. 82.55, 85 bid. Yes no. 85 bid. I'd cut a bit of bitch. Yes no. 85 bid. 8,500, 85 bid. 82.50. Hit a bit of 5. 85 here. I'd have zeal done. 85 bid. 7.5, 87.50, 87.5 still sells all the way. 85, 87.5, 87.5, 87.50, 85, 87 a bid. You did all the work, sir. Just buy it. 85, 87.5, 85, 87.50. Sold it. $8,500. Sold $8,500. Laura Landis.
G169's a 1987 Kawasaki KE100B6. Believed to be 716 original miles on this. Comes with original toolkit.
Out, I'd get a bit, I'd get a bit, I'd get a Kawasaki time here, I'd get a 3,000 a bid, and 3 here, I'd get a bit, I'd get a bit, I was wondering if he was from there, I'd get a bit, I'd get a bit 2, I'd get a bit 1,000 a bid, whoops a daisy, I'd get a bit 1,000 a bid, 1,000 under, I'd get a bit 1 here, 1,000 here, 1,000, 1,500 a bid, 15 bid, 1,000, 15, 12 and a half, 1,500 a bid, 15, 15, 17.50, you can find me at 2,000 a bid, I'd get a bit 2 here, 22.50, hit 2 and a half here, I'd get a bit 22.50 bid, I'd get a bit 2,000, 22 that bid, hit a bit else, 22.50, hit 2 and a half down period. I'd cut of it 80 bit of a cut of it of a 2250 bid. I'd cut of it down 5 sells all the way. Hit 5 here. Reserves out sells all the way. 2255. Hit down 5 bid. I'd cut of it of a 5 out of a cut of it of a 25. Hit 5 here. I'd cut of it of a 5 out of a cut of it of a 22 down bid. I'd cut of a 25 at a bid. Hit if it get 25 bid. I'd cut of it of a 2500. Sold at 2250. Sold $2,250. Nick Sprackland.
G172 is a 1951 Triumph T100 Tiger. Oh, that's a beauty. It's ready to ride, too. It's had all the options for that year. It's the good one.
All the options on the Tiger down. I'd cut a bit of a 20,000 a bid. I'd cut a bit of a cut of a 20. I'd cut a bit of it here. I'd cut a bit of 15, 70 of 10. 10,000 bid. Hit 10. I'd cut a bit of a 10 bid. I'd cut a bit of a cut of a 5,000. 6,000 a bid. 5, 6, 5,000, 6,000. Hit a bit of a 6,000 bid. I'd cut a bit of a 5 here. I'd cut a bit of a cut of a 6,000 bid. I'd cut a bit of a $5,000. 6,000 bid. Hit 6 here. I'd cut a bit of a cut of a 5. I'd cut a $6,000 bid. Hit a bit of $6,000 on this Triumph. Triumph time. I'd cut a bit of a 6,000 a bid. Hit 5, I'd cut of a 6,000 here, 7 a bid. Down 7, I'd cut of a 6,000, 7 a bid. And down 7 here, I'd cut of a 6,000 bid. Cut of an 8,000, 8, I'd cut of an 80 bid. Cut of an 8,000 a bid, 7,000, 8,000, 7's a bid, 8,000 bid, 8,000 bid, 9, 9, cut of an 80 bid. Cut of an 9, 8's there, down 9, cut of an 80 bid, 8's the bid, 9,000 bid. I got you down, cut of a 9,000 bid, 8,009, and 9, I'd cut of an 80 bid. Cut of an 9, cut of an 80 bid. Cut of an 8,000, 9, last call, 8,000, 9,000 bid. And if it does $9,000 on it, $8,000, cut of it, 9 down, 8 bid, I'd cut of it, $9,000 bid, 8,000, 9,000. Close it at 8,000. Close it at 8,000. We're $10,000 away.
G173 is a 1957 Triumph 6T Thunderbird at 650 cc's. Much detailed originality on this one. Swallowed sidecar came from England. It looks and runs good.
All right, I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of it of a same point here. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of a 20 here. I'd cut a bit of a 10,000 a bit. 10. I'd cut a bit of a 10. I'd cut a bit of a reserve 5,000, 7,000. And down 5, 7, 10. And a 10. I'd cut a bit of a 10 down. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of a 10. Bama, cut a bit of a 10 down, 10, 12 bid. Hit 10, 12 bid. Hit 10. I'd cut a bit of a 12,000, 10,000, 12,000 on a bid. Hit 10. I'd cut a bit of a bike in the sidecar, 12,000. Somebody give 11,000 on a bid. Hit 10, 11,000 on a bid. Hit a 10 bid. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of a 1,000 bid. I'd cut a bit of a 1,000 bid. I'd cut a bit of a 10, 11,000. I'd cut a bit of a plan on it. I'd cut a bit of a 10, 11 a bid. I'd cut a bit of a 10,000, 11,000. 11 a bid. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of a 10 bid. I'd cut a 11,000 a bid. 10,000, 11,000 on a down. I'd cut a bit of a 10 down, 11,000 here. I'd have. Ben, now we're going to close to your weight 10,000. You are halfway there. Closing at $10,000. The bid goes on.
G174 is a 2003 Harley-Davidson Screamin' Eagle Deuce 100th Anniversary Edition. This one's never been ridden. Stored in climate-controlled environment. Still has its original shipping container.
Got her. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of a Screaming Eagle timed here. I'd cut a bit of it here. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of it all of it. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of a 16,000. Somebody get 50. 50,000 on a bid. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of it of a 50 bid. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of it of a 10 pound. Here we go. I'd cut a bit again 10. 10. And again 10 here. 10, 15, 15, 20. 20 bid. I'd cut a bit, 80 bit of a cut of it. I'd cut a bit. I'd cut a bit. Show me 20,000 bid. I'd cut a bit, 20,000 on 5. 25. 30,000 on Laura. 30. 30 bid. Now 5. 35,000. 30 bid. 35. 35, 5, 5, 32. 35. 35. 32. Down 5. 35. 37,000, 35, 7 a bid, 35 here, I'd cut a bit of a 7,000 bid, 35, 37,000 on a bid, hit 5, I'd cut a bit of a 7,000 bid, I'd cut a bit of a 35, 37, hit 5 here, I'd cut a bit of a 7 bid, I'd cut a bit of a 35, 37,000 bid, hit a 5 here, I'd cut a bit of a 7,000 bid, I'd cut a bit of a 35, 37,000, hit 5, I'd cut a bit of a cut a bit of a 7,000 bid, hand, I'd cut a bit of a cut of it all done, 35,000, hit a bit of a 37,000, 35 bid, I'd cut a bit of a 7,000 bid, I'd cut a bit of a cut of it of a 35, I'd cut a bit of a cut of it of a 37,000, hit a bit of 36,000 on our bid. Close it at 35. Close it at 35. We got to start with a 5, Laura.
G175 is a 2004 Honda VT1300S with a Stage 1 kit, believed to be 14,470 miles on this one. It's at no reserve.
I'd get a bit of a cut of a Stage 1 kit on it. I'd get a bit of a cut of a sells at no reserve. I'd get a bit of a 4,000. Somebody get 3. 3 bid. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 3. $1,000 on the bike. Who wants it? 1,000 a bid. $1,000. $1,000 down. I'd get a bit of a cut of a 1,000. Sells at no reserve. $1,000 on it. 1,000 a bid. 1,000. 1,000. Nobody home yet. 1,000 a bid. 1,000, take it 2,000, 2,000 under 2, a pound here 2,000 under bid. I'd cut a bit of a pound here. I'd cut a bit of 2,000. Somebody give 1,500. $1,000 is bid. I'm asking 1,500 on the mic. 1,000, 1,500 on a bid. Anybody give 1,500? 1,000, 1,500 on a bid. 1,500 on a bid. I'd cut a bit of 1,000, 1,500 at 1,500 on a bid. Really, 1,500 on a down. I'd cut a bit. Who centered 15? Take it 2,000 a bid. Now 2, 15, 2,000. Only 2,000 bid. I'd cut a bit of a 2,000 a bid. Into 2 bid. I'd cut a bit of a 2 bid. Up to 25. 25, out of it, could have been of a 25 now. 25 at another Sean, 25. He'll get 25 bid. I'd could have been of a 25 bid. I'd could have a 2,500. Hit 5 here. I'd could have been of a 25. Get 2 bid. I'd could have a 25. Down 3,000, Laura. Down 3,000 bid. 3,000 bid. Hit 3. I'd could have been of a 3 bid. 25 here. I'd could have been of a 3,000 bid. Hit a bit, get 3. I'd could have been a bit of a 3 bid. I'd could have been of a 3. Down 3. I'd could have been of a 3,000 bid. Hit 25 here. I'd could have been of a 3,000. Sold it. $2,500. Sold $2,500. Sean Hagler.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out today. Have a great night. Doors open. Well, you're welcome to stay here. 8 o'clock. Doors open at 8. And we will 10 o'clock start time tomorrow. Get a few road art pieces. And we'll see you in the morning. Have a great night. Thanks for coming out today. And we'll do it again tomorrow.